All right, everyone, welcome back to Star Wars.
I'm a great leader. It's called delegating.
Wait, I thought you wanted to start at the. Oh shit!
Okay. All right, gang. Let's go ahead and why don't you give me your Destiny pool roll, please and thank you. Click the button. Sweet.
All right. Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
It's me, Logan, again.
Every time, baby.
Every
Perfect
time, the last
work.
2 times.
Means it's 100% of the time.
Since you have 0 duty, it'll just be an obligation roll.
All right, I love obligation.
You do?
I'm so glad you do, James.
What's the result?
JB!
Everyone's strength threshold is down by 2.
2?
Yes. Other than Jamie, who's is down by 4.
Oh shit.
I take it back. I hate obligation.
Too bad.
God damn! I shouldn't have said anything.
No, you shouldn't have.
You really shouldn't have.
Guys,
Unfortunately, JB, this
You
is
know-
kind of on you.
You know the dice can be encouraged.
again.
You did invite this, I'm afraid.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
dice
I did.
are encouraged.
I am a firm believer that most of the time dice will do the funniest result, not necessarily the best result. They will just give you the funniest one, which can be the
I
best.
can pick for this one. Yeah.
Okay. You, my good friends and partay, have made the decision after your encounter on the planet Serosu with the High Seer not going quite the way you wanted it to. You decided to set off in pursuit of one of the 2 remaining great temples left behind by the Great Masters, which you have recently, of course, learned are intentionally designed challenges built by Sofran, the Sovereign Saint, as access ways to his what should you call it? Which is building a key to access his final weapon. Let's put it that way. Man, the foresight on these guys, am I right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who could have seen this
It's almost
coming?
it's almost like they invented an order of seers and oracles specifically for this purpose.
God.
That would be crazy.
Wouldn't it?
It would. All right. So are you ready to head to your next destination?
Yes.
Let's go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is Anna able to access the foundry, or is that not?
Anna has access to Foundry when she is on her computer.
Oh, fair.
All right. Now, if I recall correctly, you decided to go here.
Let me take a look.
Over here?
You decided to go to pursue this temple.
That is correct.
Yes, that's the closest one.
This is
Yes.
what I thought.
Yes.
All right. You, after filtering back on aboard your, mind you, still the rental ship,
Still at dry dock.
still at dry dock, you filter back onto the rental ship and get going.
Woo.
The scrap bucket thrums and shakes a little bit on takeoff. A little bit more than it did last time, which is probably fine. Probably fine. As you set off, the attendants of the Seer's Monastery were kind enough to refuel for you while you were inside. Isn't that nice?
I'm just gonna double check the fuel tank real quick to make sure it's not gonna explode.
Sure. Do you want to check if
Fair.
if it's been tampered with?
Yeah.
Make me a mechanics check.
What difficulty?
Didn't think that far ahead, did you?
No, I thought it'd be perception like last time.
No, give me. No, you are investigating a mechanical component of the ship to see if it's
Shit.
different than it was last time.
Fair enough.
Go ahead and give me a mechanics roll of a difficulty of 3, please.
3. Okay. I do
Seems
not
fine.
succeed.
Seems fine.
Well, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Tug's collar.
What would they possibly have to gain by sabotaging your fuel tank?
That would be preposterous.
Don't answer that question.
Well, I mean, they said they're not aligned with Imperius. They're just supporting him. You know, as they would anyone who came here in the land he controls.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. All right. So off you go. Along you're going to be spending the better part of a day jumping system to system along the way. Is there anything in particular you'd care to do aboard your cramped ship with the time you have? If not, we will just skip ahead.
I can't think of
I got
anything.
nothing.
Oh.
I said I've got nothing.
Oh.
All good here.
Yeah, nothing here.
In here.
Oh, we can recoup our weapons, I assume.
You can recoup your weapon. All right. Your ship exits here in the Quayun system.
Hmm.
You have a little bit of data about the system. Here you go. You should be able to access the entry of the system now.
Lovely. The Koyun system.
Beautiful.
Quatuan.
Boy, I love
Where
odd
are we-
planetary phenomenon.
You know, we could probably stop by the station first, see if we can get some information on the planet.
Quayun Station is more or less the only thing of note in the system. It is effectively, your average trucker stop. It is where you, if you're ferrying shipments of goods from further out in the basin deeper towards the core of the basin, you would stop by here, refuel,
Grab some fuel.
grab some food. It's basically just a pit stop. But it's a popular enough pit stop that many people use it.
Okay.
You could head there if you wanted to. Or you could peruse the planets.
I think we should stop by the station to see if we can pick up a tourist pamphlet or something.
Sure. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
You swing by Quayun Station, a ultimately pretty small station with 5 long kind of docking arms extending from the beneath. It's kind of like a jellyfish shape of a station where there's a domed central figure with like bits and bobs, greebled bits of various function hanging from the underneath and the surface, with a central shaft beneath with these like 5 docking arms stretching out, featuring a multitude of ships currently parked and docked around them, receiving, refueling and minor bits of service that can be offered. This place is no dockyard. There's no. If you're repairing a ship here, it means you're putting on a spacesuit and going out with a welding torch. It's.
Awesome.
You make your approach and dock to one of the docking ports. Welcome to Quayun Station.
Alright, I will disembark. Go head on in.
Alright.
Is anyone else coming with?
think the best question is anyone staying behind?
No.
I don't see a particular reason to.
Yeah, Timothy's gonna disembark as well.
Alright. All of you disembark the ship, and there is like a what do you call it? Like a not like an there's like a platform on rails that like goes up and down along the docking arm that you can call to your position
Okay.
and get on, grab onto the railing as it starts moving towards the center, where you take a turbo lift up into the station proper. The place, immediate impressions, it's a little dirty. Bits of trash discarded into the below where this lift rail goes around. Bits of smudge of oil and soot and dirt along parts of the wall. It's certainly not kept very clean. But probably fine.
Probably
fine.
No. Well, Bacta is going to let other people do the whole talking thing because Bacta has not good skills in that, especially since he took that blow to the head.
Not his idea of a fun time.
Bacta's going to go find a cantina and get a drink.
Great. The turbolift brings you all up to the main body of the station, and well, there's not a lot here. There is a cantina. There is a diner outlet kind of area. There's a couple vending machines. There is like a local, what do you call it? There's the harbor master's office, essentially. The station master. There's like a small mechanical workshop. There's no stores here really. It's not a shopping destination.
Mm-hmm.
Bacta will go to that diner, get himself something that is greasy and definitely not healthy.
Oh, absolutely. Bacta, does anyone go with Bacta into the diner?
I'm good.
I think no, Timothy's not gonna go.
Alright, peace and quiet for Bacta, let's go.
Oh yeah.
You step through the swooshing doors into this little diner section. They get kind of curved bit along the edge of the station tier. Again, the station is very big, so everything is fit onto the same level. There's like 5-6 booths and a couple of loose tables up against the windows, looking out over the stars in the area, as well as a serving counter. It's about what you'd expect. You make your way up to the bar, if you'd call it that, the counter. The person working behind it takes your order. He kind of just communicates with simple grunts. Not because he can't communicate with actual words, but he doesn't care to. It's the immediate impression you get. You ask him what's good, he just points up at the screen above him, which has like 11 items listed on it.
He's here for his paycheck, man.
What was that?
He's just here for his paycheck.
More or less. Honestly, it's not impossible that he owes a debt to the station master and is working it off. That's not impossible. You get yourself a meal and a drink for 7 platinum.
Am I marking this off the group sheet?
Yes, because I don't have any money on my sheet.
Right.
You get the equivalent of a greasy gas station burger, some fries, and like a drink.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Bacta is happy.
It's pretty good. Like, it's not high quality, but like it has a certain taste to it that you don't get with other food.
Yeah, and you have to remember, most of Bacta's other food has been military rations.
It's certainly more flavorful than military rations. It's
Yeah.
also so much worse for you than military rations.
Oh yeah. Bacta's only got like a decade left. He'll be fine.
If that.
Jesus.
What? Bacta's 25. He's getting on it. He's great hair. He's got great hair.
Yeah.
Old ass man.
Yeah. That's
I mean,
I always-
he's the same. He's the same age as Rex is at this time, and Rex is an old
Oh
man.
yeah.
I always
He's
forget
old.
about like whole clone physiology.
They
Yeah.
have about double the acceleration.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember,
This is-
Bacta is first gen clone. Bacta was on
Oh,
Kamino.
yeah.
Not Kamino,
Geonosis.
Geonosis.
That was the first battle.
All right. Well, while Bacta's getting himself a greasy meal, what are the other four of you doing?
Dara is going in to ask for more information on the planet below, specifically,
From where? From the harbor from the station master?
yes.
Okay. The rest?
Timothy's probably gonna go with Dara just to keep an eye on her.
That's an extra vote of confidence.
I mean, it did shoot. No,
I shot lots of people.
Also, you should know that as you walk around the like small circumference of the station's main level, there is like one, like basically like a payphone, like a comms booth that has like a queue outside of it.
Oh my god.
The guy in there's right now is like, "Hey, Ma. Yeah, I'm getting the money."
Oh, it's not even like an enclosed phone booth. It's like one with like where there's like a bit of covering jutting out from the wall, so you have like side to side privacy, but like anyone behind you could like you're not muffled in any way.
Oh god.
Oh my god. I remember those
Nightmare.
old phones. Oh.
Also, I assume any information that's on the little pop up there we can have, like we know, presumably.
This is what you know. If it's on there right
Yeah,
now,
okay.
it's what you know.
That is what I thought, and I wanted to check.
Yep. Okay, so Dara's into the station master. That leaves three of you. Sorry, Dara and Timothy. That leaves Sophia and Dovkata.
Is there a game of Sabak going on?
God, I knew you were gonna say that.
You can probably find some in the cantina.
Okay. Let's go look for a game.
You will try.
I will
Low
try.
stakes only.
You will try.
I'm
And
talking
Sophia?
playing for earwax.
So is Sophia doing anything then? Or rather, let me rephrase. What is Sophia doing? You have joined on the station, so where are you going to?
You know, if he's done it, Shippy could take a nap.
Well, I have 0 strain and 0 wounds, so there's not any particular benefit to doing so, presuming that, we don't need sleep currently.
No, I mean
been a day.
you had the better part of a day in transit. You have had time to.
Oh, cool. Can I get a rest then?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, I will also actually take a rest.
Yeah, I will. No, I am still on 9 wounds. And,
I
I got.
I did
Yeah.
say you spent the better part of a day in
Yeah.
transit, so you had time to rest.
yeah.
I'll take
Like, Bacta still looks beat to shit.
Yeah,
I'm just
still at
imagining this
11.
like, fucking 6-foot man just in full armor, helmet just on the table, hunched over, eating a burger with like bruises and cuts on his face.
I promise you, they've seen so much worse.
Yeah,
However
Yeah,
sad
it's
this
just a
is,
very
they've
funny
seen
side.
worse.
it's just a very funny side.
A little bit of like space kept squirts out onto your armor.
Alright, so you thoroughly refresh your memory. You have your options here are there's the small diner, there's the cantina, there's the harbor master, there's the port master's office, then there's a small mechanic shop and a small clinic, as well as the comms payphone if you want to use that, I suppose. That's all that's here, realistically.
Yeah, you know what? I think Sophia will just join Bacta in getting a burger.
Great. That'll be 7 platinum.
Do I even have that much? Hang on. Bogan, subtract that from the stash for me.
Sorry, how much? I missed that.
It's 7 again.
Okay.
It's a meal. You get a burger, some fries, and a drink.
How much for a milkshake?
It's not that we're broke as fuck, it's that we put all our money into the communal pool so we don't have any money on our own.
Yeah, it's just that everything is collected.
We are also broke as fuck, but that's unrelated.
Hey, listen, we could buy so many burgers.
I will kill you if you try to spend my fucking money.
Your
money?
Your money? How much do you owe again?
There is
I'm
no
sorry,
your
which-
half.
So, which one of us has the, obligation of debt?
Nuh-uh.
What
Get
is
back to
it?
Walmart, Wagey.
What is it said? There is no your half. There's my all of it. I don't remember the exact thing Walter White says in that
Anyway,
scene, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, the 6 foot the 6 foot armored soldier is now joined by small woman.
She's not small. She's like 5'5".
Perfectly averagely sized.
Small relative to Bacta.
Okay, fair enough. I'll give you that.
All right. Dara and Timothy, you step into the station master's office. There is... this is kind of located... this is the main... Well, main. This is one of the main things to do here, is if you need to talk to the portmaster. You step in. There is like a counter and a receptionist here. There's like 6 other people waiting.
She just takes like a long sigh.
You go up to the there's no one currently with the receptionist, but there's like a small waiting area here that there's like people sitting at, just waiting.
So she goes to the receptionist.
She looks up from the console. This like Twi'lek girl looks maybe, if you have to guess, mid-20s, maybe towards 30s. Looks up. Like flicks her eyes up, barely regards you before looking back down at her console again as she keeps working and says, "Yes."
I would speak to the portmaster, please.
What's it about?
Hold on, I gotta check how to pronounce this. Quatuane. I was asking questions about the planet below.
She looks up. Kuatuane?
Yes.
All right. She kind of like, you're number 7 in the queue. Go sit down.
She's gonna just like pull out 10 credits and just place them on the console.
Of course.
You put 10. Okay. You put 10 platinum down.
Mhm.
Give me a charm check. Difficulty of 1.
Yeah, no, it's fair. That's lunch, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you see, I'm only making you roll because you could have failed.
Yeah, if I had bad vibes.
She kind of like,
What? Why did that auto?
yeah, she reaches up, grabs the platinum chit you put down. Kind of like, next in line, just go and just sit down and wait.
She'll go sit down.
She looks up at Timothy, who stands there, like, and you?
He doesn't need anything.
Okay.
Do you have anything to say about that, Jamie?
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
Never mind.
Fine.
Don't worry about it.
The only other door in here slides open, and someone kind of grumbles as they steps out. Walks, just leaves the station master's office. The assistant's like, next. Dara, you get up. Another person gets up at the same time, and the assistant like, no, not you. She's next in line. And he's like, what? What do you mean she's next in line? She just got here. and the assistant just kind of shrugs, says, next in line. He just huffs and sits down.
Yeah, she goes in.
And Timothy's just like, who's watching and who just shakes his head like, I can't believe you did that.
What about this is unbelievable.
Who's not approving of it, but at least he didn't pull out a gun and shoot somebody.
Why would she do that?
You step into the station master's office. A small and kind of cramped little office with against the wall immediately to your right, which is the same wall that's shared between the waiting area. There's like a couple of consoles stationed there. There's a desk, it's partially like in the corner facing outward, with a Skukoan male sitting behind it.
Skukoan, let me look that up real quick.
Like the Techno Union and Wat Tambor.
Oh, those guys! Oh, those are cool, yeah.
Yes. The Skukoan looks up. You hear a click as his filters turn on. Like, welcome. Please, come and take a seat. What can I do for you?
She takes a seat. I was hoping I could ask you some questions about Quatuane.
Well, it's a shithole.
That's what I've heard. What kind of shithole? Unfortunately, I've got business down there.
He regards you for a few moments and says, really? Leans forward. Business down there?
Yep.
Huh. Well, what kind of business?
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
That could be really funny. Hold on. I gotta think of how I want to phrase this.
You see, it's this
How do I
elusive
want to do
profession
this?
they call none-ya business.
See, I could just say that, but I have a way funnier idea in mind. I just gotta think of how to phrase it.
Oh.
Hmm.
You can do this.
I'm pouring myself a refreshing drink.
What?
I hope you enjoy your drink.
I know.
Right.
I love drink.
Right. Yummy.
Now, whenever you do like a voice like that, I just think of George Lucas.
Okay.
It's not my George Lucas voice.
I know, but it's just whenever you make a voice now, I just think of it.
This is my George Lucas voice.
Well,
Hey,
George
when's the
Lucas,
Duke
what have you
Gunray?
accomplished?
I made Star Wars.
What the fuck? Alright.
Tracking down an ancient Jedi temple. Just kidding, there's a bounty down there.
I also made Indiana Jones. Could you please repeat? I was busy making the joke.
She said, tracking an ancient Jedi temple. Not really, I'm tracking a bounty.
Okay. kind of regards you flatly, expressionlessly, as Skakoans oft do.
With their whole lack of expressions thing.
Well, with their whole pressure suit that you can't see their any expressions.
Yeah.
Like, really, a bounty? How much?
Mhm. Not enough.
I hear you. I hear you. That being said, I think I might be entitled to a little assistance fee for helping you out, don't you?
Pulls up the spreadsheet.
See, trying to think of the proper way to say fuck off. Not actually.
Well, you could always say those words, but
Yeah, but then you won't help me.
that's a different matter. You have the agency to say them. I can't promise they'll make you.
I think
look
she's just
different.
gonna give like a flat look and be like, "I'm here to make money, not lose it."
And I'm not in the. And I don't. Well, I have information that you need, and you don't have it.
You're a port master, aren't you? It's in your job description to be hospitable.
It's in my job description to allow ships to dock and ensure the smooth operation of this station. I don't see how this helps me.
Hold on, let me check the credits sheet. This is unfortunately not that worth it. In terms of just like working this out with him. 50 credits.
You say platinum, right, instead of credits?
Platinum. Well, we say platinum credits.
No, we don't. We say it's called Regalian Platinum.
I've heard you say okay. 50 regalium.
100.
70, don't push it.
Give me a negotiations roll.
Damn.
What difficulty?
Give me 2, but take a setback.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Setback fucked you over.
He kind of like, no, I don't think so. I'm thinking, it says 90, lowest I'm willing to go.
Ooh, Dara fucked up. Sorry.
I'm gonna shoot you with a big gun.
Big gun?
Yeah, Timmy's.
As opposed to what? If you use my gun to shoot him, I swear to God.
You've let me borrow your gun before. It's not a big deal.
Yes,
You
but
shot him
not
before,
to
too.
shoot- but not to shoot
all
innocent
right.
people.
Alright.
You shot Lafkana!
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm thinking there's probably like other people here that like could easily tell us this for less cash. So I think she's just gonna like stand up and say, "I'll ask around then. Good luck with your whole portmaster thing."
Okay. You're a loss.
And she'll leave.
Alright. You step out of the office, the assistant line.
Mhm.
Like, next, the guy who was going to get up, someone else stands up instead. He's like, come on! And sits back down.
I think she's just gonna pull out 30 30 regalium. This goes to whoever can tell me about the planet down there. Anyone got anything?
They all kind of just like exchange a couple of looks. The guy who you fucked over for getting in next, kind of like he looks your way and says 60.
Deal. She'll give him the 60 platinum.
All right, Logan, you heard the woman.
I already got it.
What is
Oh, you have it? Okay.
bribe?
I'm grabbing this guy to tell me
You
about.
need to be a bit more
the
descriptive if
Clamplow.
you're gonna write in shit, please.
Okay, fair enough.
You talk with the man who's been fucked over at least twice now for getting in. This basilisk guy. He crosses his forearms over his chest. Like, what do you want to know?
I hear there's rough conditions down there. What's the deal?
There's some kind of weird thing happening on the planet.
A weird thing?
Rocks and shit grow.
I'm sorry?
Rocks and shit grow.
What kind of shit?
Rocks. Crystals. He's like, starlight, whichever is it.
Hmm. Are they dangerous?
I mean, could be.
Hmm. I assume the crystals aren't valuable, are they?
Not especially.
Yeah. Well, thanks anyway. Good luck with your standing here.
He's like, but he says, be careful of the tremors.
Oh?
The planet constantly has some kind of tremors and shakes going on.
Anyone know whether, or do you know like what causes them?
Probably the growing. Don't know.
Hmm. Is it random or patterns? Hmm. Well, have a nice day.
Presumably you're gonna head out of here.
Yeah.
He gets up. You can see him get up, walk to the assistant, put the 60 platinum down. He's like, I'm next. Got it. And you step on out.
Idiot. You would have taken it for 10.
Yes, Jamie, Timothy.
I was gonna say, Timothy. Who's gonna walk off? Because I think who's satisfied enough that Dara isn't gonna cause this soon. Who knows what she just did?
Alokata, while this is going on, you went into the cantina. You are hit immediately of step in by the scent of death sticks lingering in the air.
What?
Oh.
Cigarettes.
Oh.
Yeah, smoke.
Just lets out a sigh.
There's some like old rock basically playing from a busted up jukebox in up against the wall.
Probably barely comprehensible.
You can make out like every seventh word, if that.
The speaker's super like blown out.
Someone has to turn the stereo up, and the stereo just starts smoking because the speakers are running really hot.
Hold on, let me find the where's the.
Oh no!
Hold on, I have to. There you go. The StarCraft 2 jukebox will do for this.
This is, I believe, the
All right.
second time that this has been brought up for
The StarCraft jukebox. I don't know. Not that I know, but it's possible.
It's a really shitty AI generated image. Jesus Christ.
I did see that.
Wow.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't really look at the thumbnail, and I just clicked
Yeah.
on like the first thing that said full playlist.
Yeah.
But I am seeing now this is a terribly AI generated
It's
image.
just barely comprehensible as a bar. Anyway,
What
That's
the fuck
funny.
is even
That
happening?
that is really funny.
that is
Okay,
a massive jukebox, by the way. Like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the
Feels-
kind of music you hear. You
Yeah.
hear, a couple patrons most of them sitting along the bar, which stretches most of the length of the room. There's a couple of tables up against the windows. And again, the scent of alcohol and smoke lingers strongly in the air.
He's gonna approach one of the tables playing.
There's like a single table where they're playing some sabacc right now.
Okay. He's gonna just approach. Let's buy in.
Boy.
Someone who's like clearly strikes you as like a trucker type
Mhm.
looks up. Got this heavy-set human male. He has some kind of cybernetic like tank that's in his back with like pipes that are connected directly to his neck.
Okay.
He looks
yeah.
up. He opens his mouth and speaks, and you just see some smoke leak out of from within his mouth.
Yeah.
He's like 10.
Mind if I join?
He looks at the others. They just kind of shrug.
Pulls up a chair, lays down
Yep.
10 platinum.
You came as they're about to start the new round. There's a bot in the middle of the table that pops up and starts dealing cards. It gets into like 3 in before it starts just throwing card after card after card at the same person.
It's broken.
the guy who let you buy in grumbles, leans over the table, slams his fist on the head of this bot as it just continues going normally now.
To put the extra in the card return or something.
Plays the Windows reboot noise.
Percussive maintenance is what I call that.
It works. Sometimes you gotta give him a shoot, a good kick, or a punch.
Alrighty. You get dealt your card. We're not going to go through a whole playing thing.
Okay.
We all know how it works.
Instead, I will have you. I'll have you make one of a. I'll give you a couple of checks that you can make.
Mm-hmm.
Depending on how you want to try and go about this. And so you could roll a skullduggery check if you'd like to try and cheat.
Okay.
You could roll a discipline check for poker face, a deception check for bluff, or no, those will do. 3 options.
Okay. I'm not gonna try and cheat.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with a bluff for the first bit.
All right. Give me a difficulty. I'm gonna say challenge 1, difficulty 1, deception check.
Okay.
I'm just imagining the stats of the highest ranking, probably what the highest player the best player at the table has
Okay.
in perception.
Oh man! All right.
You try for a bluff. Your bluff gets called. You lose the round.
10 platinum down.
10 more to win back.
It's true. How many
Okay.
people are at this table? I should ask.
There's 5 people with you,
5 people, including me. Sorry,
including you.
Okay. Just wanted to.
So the pot's 50.
Yeah. All right. We go again.
All right. What would you like to do?
Can I sense thoughts to see if I can get some kind of advantage?
I'll let you use sense thoughts. You have to succeed the check, but if you do, I'll give you 2 boost die.
Okay.
If you're trying to bluff that bluff or poker face. Not if you're trying to. It won't help you cheat.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll sense thoughts.
Sorry, this StarCraft jukebox is going very hard in
It's
my background.
going very hard right now. 'Cause I love you. Alright.
Okay, yeah, you can take 2 boost die.
Okay. What was the discipline one?
That's poker face.
Poker face. I'm gonna do poker face.
Okay, go ahead and give me a difficulty of 3 on that then.
Okay, difficulty 3, 2 boost die.
Yep.
Alright. I like my odds.
Do you?
I do. Okay.
You keep a stern expression to you that helps not to reveal your intentions. Okay. You end up in a showdown against the guy who let you buy in at the end of the round.
Okay.
As it stands, you look at check your hand. You have a decent hand. Not that you don't. It's not bad. It's not like you're clearly going to lose with this hand, but
Mhm.
it's not a winning hand. It's not a guaranteed winning hand.
Yeah, it's
by any
pretty
means.
middling.
You give yourself about 50 odds right
Okay.
now.
Alright.
Do you have any means of improving your fortune? Otherwise, this will be a D100 roll.
Ooh, okay.
Mm.
Let me...
You can think of something to give you an advantage. Then, or if you have something in mind that could give you an advantage here, then then let me hear it.
Mm-hmm. Looking through my talents right now, trying to see if there's anything I could reasonably apply. Multiple opponents.
I suppose you could Sarlacc sweep in this scenario, but I wouldn't recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend it.
No, wrong sweep! Wrong sweep! It says, one more, I'll name the Sabak move the Sarlacc sweep and the lightsaber move the Sarlacc sweep.
Lovekana hits the wrong button on his controller during the game of Savant.
Listen,
God.
listen, what?
Oh, okay. No, I don't have manipulate. I don't think I could do that. I was gonna say, could he like butts with the cards in the machine before it deals for the second round?
Machine.
No, you couldn't.
No. I don't think I have anything that I can argue to give me an advantage here.
Then it's a D100. You can choose high or low.
All right. I am gonna choose high.
Okay? 50, then 51 and above.
Bada bing, baby.
There you go.
All right.
You win the pot.
All right. So that's 50.
That's 50.
That's 30 profit.
I'm gonna go one more round.
Of course.
All right. We're gonna jump ahead. We're not gonna bother.
Okay,
with,
okay.
play. I don't want to spend too much time on you gambling.
So we're gonna play 3 games, maybe a 4th,
I'm.
maybe a 5th.
You spend the next. Well, let's see. What's the thing that takes long? Probably back then, Sophie eating. It's probably when they're done eating. Is probably when you're all about ready to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, it's not like you're having a massive meal, but you're eating. You're not in a rush to finish your food.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll say like about half an hour later. Lovecata, you play games until you are more or less taken from the table. You have Lovecata has the unfortunate problem of once he gets going, luckily, you haven't lost anything else, but you haven't made any more gains either. You won some, you lost some, but ultimately it tallies up to the wins you had earlier. A profit of 30 total.
Okay, I see. Yeah, all right. I will take a 30 platinum profit. I won back a bit of the money spent today.
All right. The rest of you all fully gather up now that Lovkata and Sophia have finished their food, and you've done, I assume, everything you want to do here. But if there's anything else you want to do on the station, then go for it.
Nope, I'm good.
Then, as you meet up, Dara probably has some information to share.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So we're all together, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
So apparently, down on the planet, the planet's occasionally racked with constant tremors at random intervals, probably as a result of rocks and crystals that grow from the ground. Supposedly the crystals aren't worth much, but it's still something to keep in mind. There's also some manner of stalagmite or stalactite. The man I spoke to didn't seem to know the difference.
So they were growing, though.
Yes, like a plant.
Stalagmite.
Turn to back to, huh?
The ones that grow from the ground, they're stalagmites.
Huh.
You know, that's
Geology
correct,
nerd,
actually.
Weirdo.
Might stand mightily from before, tight script tightly to the ceiling.
Right. In any case, it's probably a result of something from the temple.
Almost definitely.
And now that we've taken a little break, I'm ready to head in. Or head down, more accurately.
You've done the, back to just bounce a second, the wind and fire ones, haven't you?
Yes.
Something like that?
So then this is probably the earth one.
Well, Sophia thinks for a moment. She says there was also the bear temple on the. Why am I blanking on the name of the planet? We've been there multiple times.
Is the moon of
On Belfin.
Yeah, Belfin.
Yeah.
Yes, in terms of elements, bears is more of a niche one.
I'm just now thinking of bear benders.
The most powerful of all.
I was gonna say that's my favorite Magic the Gathering type, bear. I love bear color cards.
I mean, bears is an actual archetype.
That does not
God.
surprise me even a
Yeah.
little bit. But I wasn't making an archetype joke. I was making a color joke.
I mean,
Bears would be
Bear
green red. Anyway,
Not these ones.
no, bears are mono green.
are they mono green? Fuck.
Not these
Yeah,
ones. These ones are white.
This bit sucks.
I think
there's a
that's
bear
great.
commander, okay?
Loft turns to Sophia. Growing rocks is still kind of weird, though, right?
It sounds like Kyber.
Yeah.
Bacta is going to give Lofkada the flattest look of, yes, the Jedi says something is weird. This is...
If it was Kyber, then the planet would have been long locked down by now.
That's what's weird
If
about
they
it. Yeah.
knew it was Kyber.
That's true, it could have escaped notice.
I doubt it would have escaped notice. I don't know.
It's unlikely, but still technically possible.
Hmm.
If it is, it'd be a major boon for the rebellion. Or not rebellion, the resistance.
Assuming we could even keep it
The
under wraps.
expedition.
I'm not entirely certain that it would be.
No?
Kyber is not a general purpose commodity.
Perhaps, but couldn't you arm an entire battalion with those lightsabers of yours?
Sophia actually scoffs at that, and then she like hitches herself and says, "I'm sorry, that was rude. No, you couldn't. To effectively use a lightsaber without maiming oneself, according to all conventional forms of training, requires an aptitude in the Force that the average person does not possess."
I've been wondering about that. I just assumed, but no, you're not that skilled.
Sophia kind of raises an eyebrow at that.
Hmm.
In any case,
Saran might appreciate it, though.
he might.
Well, we'll just have to see for ourselves.
I suppose so.
All right. So, what's the move, gang?
The move is we're going to go back to our ship, I think, and then we are going to head down to the planet.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Mistake number 1.
No!
Oh no.
Alrighty. Yeah, you return to the scrap heap and make a small local jump because don't know if you know this. Flying between planets in the solar system takes a long time.
Hmm.
A long time. Sure enough, Tawin comes into sight, and from orbit, well, from above orbit, you haven't really even entered orbit. From space, it looks barren. It looks like it just looks like Earth. It has a distinct sandy brownish color. It just looks like exposed stone and sand all over the place. Not a speck of blue or green to be seen.
Well,
Sorry, I think I need to change this music. It's kind of like distracting me now. I saw the jukebox on.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, I turned off the music after a bit. It's like, wait, we're not in the bar anymore. We don't need to be playing this.
All right. Well, this is what you see. That's a good choice, Dick. It's a good choice.
I'm always going to find an excuse to play Metroid.
Metroid music, it's good.
It works.
It does.
Well, what's the plan? You're gonna just send down? You're gonna run any checks from up here? What's the move?
Actually, yeah, if Timmy could scan the planet below, that'd be nice. Or the area around them.
You
I
could
can
take
do
some
that.
time to make to run a planetary scan.
This
that's
is not my character suit. There we go. What's the roll for scan again? It's
That would be a computer's check.
computer. Right. Difficulty?
I'm just gonna call it a difficulty 2 check. I think this is very easy. You have time, no pressure. Just difficulty 2.
All right. Rolling.
wah wah.
Womp womp.
What
wah.
in the fuck?
You are unable to glean from considering the state of your ship. You are fortunate that any of its scanning systems are really functional. but they're not. It's not enough to give you much. You can the only data you get confirms what you already know. There are tremors down on the planet, and you also, in the very little bit of information you're able to gather, note that the atmosphere is thin.
All right. So Timothy just kind of sets his jaw at the very limited amount of information they're picking up from the scanner. Can't seem to get much from the can't seem to get much from the scanner.
Interference?
Sorry?
Is there an interference?
No, I think it might just be an issue with the ship scanner itself.
It's not exactly high quality. Oh well.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just.
It should be worth noting that Timothy did glean that the atmosphere is thin, which means breathing will be not impossible, but difficult.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit! I thought that was something we already knew. My bad. Timothy, takes a moment. There is one piece of information the scanner picked up. The atmosphere is thin, thinner than we're used to. So, it might be a little hard to breathe down there.
Right. Then you'd all do well to remember that.
Right. Other than that, that's all I can get.
There's nothing else, then you're gonna breach the atmosphere. Make landfall.
I remember some of y'all have breath masks. Are y'all gonna be like using those or just doing like whatever?
The planet has a breathable atmosphere. It's just thin.
Okay.
Yes.
So I mean, it's not a bad idea to bring an oxygen mask, but strictly speaking, not needed.
Okay.
Though again, would recommend having an oxygen supply with you just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, Loth has his breath mask, so he should be fine.
Sophia's got
Nice.
2 breath masks.
My suit has a few minutes of emergency life support.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I think Timothy's suit doesn't actually have anything on it, but if it's not too hard to breathe, then
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. He's not going to exclude you in the atmosphere. That's silly.
That would be silly, wouldn't it?
Slowly side eyes Tez.
You breach the atmosphere and touch down on the planet. The moment the ship makes contact with the ground, you can feel some of the tremors. Welcome to planet Kuatawin, my friends.
Okay.
Alright. Lock and load. Let's get going. We should probably find this temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Want to just do like a fly around the planet, see if we can find it?
I assume you've just touched down. That's why I narrated it like that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, nothing saying you can't take off again, but I wasn't just actually you touched down.
Sorry, I was away for a minute. Was there something that was spotted?
No.
No.
We
Yeah,
just found that the atmosphere is like is a little bit thinner.
Okay.
So we can still breathe, but
It's like being on top of a really tall mountain.
Just thin.
It's thin. It would
Yeah.
you'll have to take deeper deeper breaths to, properly fill your lungs, but
That's fine.
it is breathable. You want to step off the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. As soon as you step off, the ground beneath you is lightly cracked and dry.
Ah,
And if from a quick visual sweep, you do not see any signs of Flora in the area. Because she's in Shrikethorn.
Tez,
Yeah.
do I notice a peculiar lack of the Force here?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Okay. Okay. Just curious.
Just curious.
You can feel it, now that you're standing, you can feel very lightly. The ground seems to constantly be shaking.
That would be the tremors.
Yippee!
And a quick look
Yay!
around reveals you can see what, like, some of the rocky outcroppings on the ground. They seem to every so often grow by like a couple millimeters.
Huh.
Enough that you can visibly tell that they're growing.
Oh,
okay.
spooky.
It's also very quick to notice the thinner atmosphere. You almost feel a little drowsy, drawing heavy breaths.
I should be fine though, right?
You're fine.
Okay. I just wanted to double check just in case there's some funky business.
No,
Have fun dragging the
Oh.
rest of the party back to the ship, though.
Oh.
though
Well,
your
I don't know.
though your internal systems do tell you that there's a lot of dust particulates in the air.
Ugh, that's unpleasant.
That's
That could be actually not good if we get caught in a dust storm.
what the breath mask is for. Well,
Hmm.
it's for our mouths. Our eyes are still kind of fucked.
Not
Yes.
mine, Helbert.
I'm sure the breath mask will protect you if a boulder gets launched at you by the wind.
You've heard of tumbleweed, now get ready for tumble boulders.
Tumble boulders.
Dum, 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 just rolling across the surface.
I remember those from Super Mario Land.
What?
There's like a hazard in the game that's just a rock that tumbles.
Yeah.
Stop
Don't even get me started on the thwimps you're about to see.
I
it!
want the thwimps.
I'm just saying, thwimps are more annoying than thwomps.
I don't like the wimps.
In fact, you know what? Never mind. Scratch everything. This is just Lethal Lava Land now. There are bullies everywhere.
What the hell?
What the hell?
hell?
Oh god, I remember I hated this stage.
It sucks, yeah.
I hate the bullies.
Oh, you know what? Maybe shifting Sandland makes more sense. It's shifting.
That
Sandland.
one just confused me. I could never figure out where I was supposed to go.
I've never
Goodbye.
been a big shifting Sandland fan. Never. I don't really like either Lethal Lava Land or shifting Sandland.
I don't know. Hazy
Yeah,
Maze
I-
Cave was always the most confusing one to me of the basement.
Or Hazy Macy Cave for that matter. I don't like the basement. I don't like the basement levels.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, if we're talking about confusing levels, I feel like the Luigi level for the DS version wins just from trying to get to it.
No, that's right. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Stick on this one.
That one sucked.
That one sucked.
I see.
Nobody's against Stick, but I'm with Stick on this one.
Okay. You can be with Stick on this one. Yeah, so what do you want to do? You're here.
I want to go home.
Well, that's an option. Not much will be accomplished, but you could.
Don't go
As
home.
it goes.
You.
How far away is
Huh.
one of these like growing rocks?
Oh, like right nearby.
Luff is gonna approach one.
Yeah, you approach it. You can, if you just look at it for like a minute, you can clearly see that it is growing.
Well, it's visibly growing, like that
Yes.
we can perceive.
Yeah,
Yes.
Damn,
going fast.
that's fast. Huh.
Gonna take a shot in the dark with this one. Gonna do sense.
Okay. To what end?
I'm trying to see if all of these like rocks growing out is just one thing.
Ooh.
Okay, so you're trying to sense if it's living.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta make a sense check.
That's a good idea.
You just need 1 point to sense all living things within short range.
Yeah.
And if you want, you could upgrade that to medium range because you have the points.
I do. Yeah. I will do that.
You sense no living things you weren't aware of.
Okay. So it's not alive. We've narrowed that down.
Yes.
Okay.
If you watch it for a few minutes, you watch as this like rock grows, kind of like it spires and becomes more needly and pointy as it grows, upward,
Mhm.
before it becomes too frail and snaps and completely crumbles down to just the base and starts the process over again.
Oh.
I was wondering why they didn't take over the entire planet if they grew so fast.
It's like
I guess
They-
they're not internally strong enough to maintain their own weight.
Certainly not with the tremors.
they're like the opposite of subduction. Hang on.
I don't know what that means.
Tectonic plates when one goes under another.
Ah, okay. I do know what that is.
Yeah. It's like a weird
Of course.
inverse subduction. I don't know what
Of course I know the tectonics plates. I made them.
Of course.
the tectonic plates.
Yes, I was going to say, they just misheard me when I labeled them.
The tectonic plates.
E.
That was a misstep. Shut up.
Markiplier E.
All right.
What was I
Anyway,
Yeah.
gonna say? Now that we're next to these crystals, I think we can probably visibly check if I presume they're
Check if-
not.
Check if what? You cut
If-
out that
if-
there.
Oh, sorry. Since we're up in front of the crystals, we can just physically check if they're Kyber.
No, these look like stone.
Stone crystals?
Ah,
Well, it is just stone. This isn't crystals. It's just stone.
Oh,
the word crystal was never said, Chief. That was an assumption.
No, the guy
I
said
that.
stones and crystals and shit. But in his defense, do you think he knows exactly what he's talking about?
No.
unreliable.
Unreliable, not narrator.
Reliable informant.
Yeah.
That's what he is.
Unreliable guy in the waiting room at a Denny's.
Denny's with a waiting room is an image.
I mean, it's like hell, they gotta process you.
I know it's funny to imagine hell with a waiting room, but I think they would just be happy to start torturing you whenever.
The waiting room is part of the torture, dumbass.
Alright, planet. What's next?
Planet.
Planet. Do
You
we
know,
have
wander-
any?
You could wander a little bit.
Yeah.
If you want to do.
We should probably just do a fly around, actually. That'd be more efficient in terms of scouring land space for the temple.
If only someone suggested that several minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh well.
I looked directly at the camera.
You,
I'm
alright,
sorry.
You want to head back to the ship?
Yeah, it
Yes.
was good to check out the land as a little bit
You
first.
make your way towards the ship, and you can feel it very rapidly. The rumbling in the ground beneath you, the tremors grow stronger. It becomes harder to stay on your feet.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
I'd like for no, you know what? I'm not going to make you roll. I'm just going to. Does Dara have the highest perception?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Is this? Are we certain this is the objective truth?
I have, let's see, 2 yellow dice and 2 green dice. Does anyone have higher than that?
Nope.
I have 2 yellow dice.
So no.
Yeah, I don't. I imagine you have. I'm just doing my diligence in asking, so I'm not
Mhm.
just making an assumption.
Of course.
Uh,
Makes sense.
Dara, you can hear the sound of stone breaking up.
Oh? She's going to look for that, for where it's coming from.
And for the record, all of you can feel the ground rumbling and the tremors growing more intense, like an impending earthquake.
Ah, we should get off planet for the moment.
Sounds like a good idea.
Gosh.
You hurry onto the ship, which even the ship is shaking badly. As you get into the cockpit, as in Dara gets in there, Sophia presumably with in the co-pilot seat,
Yes.
you see right out the view of the cockpit. You see the ground, maybe 300-400 meters away from the ship, break as a massive construct worm breaches the surface. This large, segmented-looking construct worm breaches the surface. Its front looks like it's made of massive drills, all funneling it into the interior, like into the center of the front, as it moves along the surface a little bit and burrows back down.
Oh.
Oh,
Dara
cool.
just like
We're
groans.
Hit it through the
It is worth mentioning that all those segments of this artificial worm, you can clearly see it has old weathered markings of the old masters on it.
Yup.
Great masters.
So, stupid idea. What if that's the temple?
You think the worm is the temple?
I think it's worth thinking about. We could drop Timmy in its mouth.
It's certainly big enough that there could be a temple inside of its many segments.
Oh shit.
There's no weapons
it-
in this thing, are
I'd say
there?
it is notably much bigger than this ship.
we have to get swallowed by the worm.
Well, we can try letting it swallow us, or we could try and contain it somehow.
With what?
That's a great question. I'll let you know when I have an answer.
Size of a Star Destroyer. How do you think we're going to contain it?
It has to move somewhere.
Does there?
No, there does not.
If we try and fly straight in its mouth, it could bite down or drill into our ship, and then we die.
It doesn't
Or
really have
worse,
like
we're stuck here.
it doesn't really have like a mouth that open and close. It's more like the front of it is a massive
Okay.
set of large, like rough and coarse bores that would like rip through and tear through terrain and funnel the material into the center of it.
Oh,
Ah.
Does that
Okay,
visual make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't
So,
go
like-
into that thing in one piece.
Well, I was gonna say, if you could find a way, it would certainly be an entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just follow it and see what we can find. See.
I agree. Maybe it's not the temple. Maybe we can just follow it to it.
I certainly like that prospect more than going into it.
Cool. It's disappeared fully under the ground again.
Can we try and follow it through via the tremors?
You sure can.
Yay!
In fact, I'd even say
Alright.
that's a great idea. You
Okay.
proceed to follow it from above, trying your best to track its signal with your faulty equipment. Or rather, trying to track the intensity of the tremors in the ground below with your faulty equipment. As it moves along, you spend a solid hour trailing after this thing before you find anything that seems worthwhile. But after that hour, you come upon the site of what looks like a small platform of some kind on the planet's surface.
Oh?
I love platforms.
The
So-
platform it's not like a ship-sized platform, it's not like a landing platform. It is still a big platform with an apparatus on it that looks like... Hold on, you know what? I have a visual in my head. Let me see if I can just pull up a reference image rather than trying to describe it.
I really hope we're not about to get some not good.
Don't jinx
What's it called? What's it called? It's called... That's what it's called. I had to remember what the thing is called in Mass Effect.
Oh,
Oh
boy.
god.
The Leviathan?
Uh-oh.
No, not the Leviathan.
Okay.
Okay, no, it's not that.
I know exactly what I'm looking for. I'm just trying to find an image of it. It's more the problem.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm only going to try for like a minute or two more at most before I'm just going to try and describe it instead, because it's not worth spending a million years, looking for an image I'm not going to find.
Yeah.
Okay, I have found an image. It's not the best, but I should give you the idea.
I see.
You see that thing in the background there? That large
Yeah.
structure?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Ah.
It's like that. You can see up in the cylinder there is a massive cylindrical metal construct, and there is a large block at the base of it. It's effectively a giant hammer of some kind.
Lovely.
Alright. Oh.
You can see why finding an image was easier than trying to describe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna put the image in my notes. What? Unsupported file type? Fuck, it's a JPEG!
Yes, it's not just a JPEG.
Oh, when I tried to download it, it turned into a WebP file.
No.
Hold on, let me just cut off part of the link. No.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold on. I found a better image anyway.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you.
Yeah, that is better.
There you go. There's a better image. An image that's actually bigger as well.
It's still trying to turn it. Hold on, let me just format.
I love Tuchanka. Nuclear wasteland. Feed Krogan the genophage.
Feed Krogan 20-pound bag of genophage.
There we go.
One day I will understand what you two are talking about.
TLDR, the genophage is... this is not spoilers. This is very apparent world building, to be clear.
Okay.
The genophage is a mass sterility. What do you call it? I wouldn't call it curse. It's a virus. It's a mass sterility virus inflicted on the Krogan species as to end the Krogan rebellions by the
Hmm.
Solarian Centurions. Super fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I think it makes it so that only that like 1/100th of all Krogan
It's
children
large.
actually get born, and even then, a lot of them. I think most Krogan children are stillborn.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah,
As a
no, it is.
result.
99% of Krogan children are stillborn. 1% live.
Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, I've actually heard about that.
Yeah, it's very
What's up?
readily apparent world building in Mass Effect. You can learn about the Genophage pretty quickly in the game.
Yeah.
It's also very important to the world building of the game.
Yeah.
That happened over 1,000 years ago in Mass Effect history.
Oh, damn.
And it is like 90% of a reason why the Krogans are the way they are.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, there's two big factors. Factor
Yeah.
one, the Solarians rapidly uplifted them to fight the Rachni, which
Yeah.
elevated Krogan aggression and led to the Krogan rebellion. And then the countermeasure for the Krogan rebellion was the Genophage, which obviously caused a whole other slew of issues. The TLDR is that most of the reason why the Krogans are the way they are is the Solarians' fault.
Look,
Damn
90% of the 90% of the problems of Mass Effect Universe are either it's the Solarians' fault or it's the Asari's fault.
That is true, but we're not getting into that.
This is Star Wars, not Mass Effect.
So I'm
Mass
told.
Effect now.
Mass Effect campaign coming later, don't you worry.
Ayo.
Ah, shit.
See, we make
Ayo
the Star
says,
Wars
Ayo.
campaign Mass Effect themed, and then we make the Mass Effect campaign Star Wars.
Honestly, Logan, at some point I would love to. Because I love Mass Effect, but that's a different matter. So, the point is, this is what you see. This kind of large hammer.
Holy shit.
Hammer.
Hammer! Ugh, fuck.
This is the only thing you've seen on the planet, by the way, that's not just rock. Or, like, barren ground.
Shall we try and sit down and check it out? Once the worm's clear.
Don't have much of a better option.
You never know.
I'm pretty confident about this.
You sat down
Okay.
close to it?
Mm-hmm. Once we were relatively certain the worm is not nearby.
Okay, yeah. Sure. You sat down close to it. Step outside. You can still feel the tremors and watch as bits of rock and rubble around. Well, it has to be attached to the ground for it to grow. It seems like.
You're right. But then there are the parts that break off, which are loose.
Yeah, but they don't like grow into bigger bits. They just kind of like get caught up by
Yeah.
the quakes until they dissolve into dust.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they kind of just get shook into dust by the quakes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the large platform is in front of you.
Can we tell what it's made of?
It looks to be made out of some kind of metal. It has
Some kind of
it has
metal.
a brownish. It has a very earthen hue to it. It's not like it's certainly not probably. It's probably very unlikely to be something like Durasteel or anything of the sort.
Mm-hmm.
Would Dursteel even be able to last this long?
But it's very durable.
It is durable, but I'm thinking we were talking at least hundreds of years,
Thousands.
thousands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Durasteel can last thousands.
Yeah,
Really?
Durasteel
Okay.
can last thousands.
Damn, they should name it after its durability or something.
Wow.
Nah, I think that would be too on the nose.
The fuck would you know, huh?
I'm sorry, George Lucas, you're right.
Stand stuff, George Lucas. It's in your bedroom right now.
You do like a punch out pose. Okay, so it's not
Well, so-
Durasteel, but it's some kind of metal material that's lasted for thousands of years.
Yeah.
So I googled Durasteel to try and figure out, what it is actually, officially named after Andor, who came up with the name. Turns out Durasteel is an actual thing.
What?
What it is?
I have no idea whether they're named after the Star Wars material, but there is a Durasteel.net as well as Promat.com has a Durasteel
Oh
product.
yeah, a
It is
composite board manufactured with fiber reinforcement casings at 5 millimeters perforated galvanized steel, making it bonded to each surface of the core.
You believe that real world Duracell and Star Wars Duracell are very different, though.
Very different, hugely
Yeah.
different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For one,
I understood some of those.
real life
comments.
Durasteel involves concrete. Star Wars Durasteel was just a metal alloy.
Yeah,
It's
a
created
metal
from
alloy.
carbanium, lumite, carbon, millennium, neutronium. I'm pretty sure all those are fictional, except for carbon.
Huh.
The platform here, it is made out of, as mentioned, some kind of metal. It's not immediately identifiable to you. It has very earthy hues, so it blends nicely with the terrain, but like up close, you can clearly, like now that you can see it, you can clearly tell it apart.
Lofka, do you want to do your thing?
Certainly try.
Don't get tetanus from it.
What are you trying to do, my friend?
I assume open it.
I mean,
was
it's not
thinking
it's not
psychometry.
it's not a container. It's a platform. You can walk up
Yeah.
into it.
Dara is referring to as psychometry. You know what it's called because she has not been told.
Okay. Sorry, I think I need to recenter myself. What is happening?
You have
We
landed,
landed.
by the large platform with a hammer on it.
Mm-hmm. And so we
Okay.
land outside of it. And we're trying to figure out what it is here. So
Okay.
Dara suggested that he use psychometry, but in a weird way, because she doesn't know what it's called. She just knows that as that thing he can do.
Right.
Mm.
I could try psychometrying it.
Yeah,
Psychometrying.
It's very much Lovecraft that you're pretty confident you probably won't glean much of anything.
Yeah.
It's just construction. It's not going to give you much.
Hmm.
You can still do it, but I'm letting you know you're not going to glean much from an emotional impact left on it by its owner or most recent user.
Well, here's an idea. Is there some kind of control panel near it?
You could go on it and then examine it closer. Can't really see from where you are right now.
I could always climb it. Yeah.
There's steps up there. There clearly
Okay.
steps up there. Yeah. You want to ascend onto the platform?
Let's do that. Yeah.
You find very quickly that as you get up onto the platform, the tremors in the ground, you do not detect them.
Okay, so this is like built to be stable ground.
It would seem so.
Okay. Yeah, smart.
Up on the platform, there isn't really much. The main thing here is the installation for this hammer. There is a very simple control panel with like a grand total of like 3 buttons.
Can they even be pressed, or are they too gummed up with like dust and sand?
They seem to be depressible. Yeah.
Okay.
One of them is clearly carved in the shape of like an triangle pointing upwards.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you have one round button that is a clearly faded yellow, and one that is a almost imperceivably faded green.
Yellow and green. Huh.
On and off, maybe?
Maybe. I don't know. It just seems like a weird color for on and off. I would assume red would be off, but
You know, I mean, you can press it.
Maybe they didn't have red.
press the green one.
You hear a click as you press it down. Nothing happens.
Okay, press yellow.
There is you can hear like a pop of a fuse, and there's a couple of cracks and sparks. If you look up the mount for this hammer, you see that the massive metal-like weight suspended at the top of it seems to go energized.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a few steps back for when someone pushes the green button.
Timothy like also sees this and just mutters, "That's not a good sign."
After a few moments, Loth presses the arrow button.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Press
Is
the
it
green.
powered?
You press the green.
Yep.
You press it. You hear you hear what sounds like a suspension releasing, and very quickly, almost too quick for any of you to catch, the massive weight in the cylinder of the shaft drops down onto the block at the bottom. There is an ear-piercing bang sounding out as it impacts.
Oh.
I need all of you to take 4 strain damage,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
ignoring soak.
Okay.
4 strain. Ooh, oof.
Okay.
As it slams into the block, the noise is practically deafening. You hear ringing and pounding in your head. There is a shockwave as it impacts, and even on this platform, you can feel it rumble as it slams into the block.
Yeah, Loth probably, like, stumbles down a bit, just, like, trying to fucking regain his composure from this giant bang he's just caused.
There is also a notable, like, dong as it hits. You know, you can hear the vibration continue.
Probably feel it too.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah.
Ugh.
You can feel it, or like your bones are shaking inside of your body slightly.
Oh god, even our bones felt it. Okay.
Loth, like, kind of scrambles back up to energize the hammer and try and pull it up using the arrow.
If you press the yellow, nothing happens. But if you press the up, you hear like a vroom, and you see like a magnetic pole start to wind the hammer slowly back up.
Okay.
Wait
Oh.
a second. What do you think might be the purpose of this thing? Because I'm beginning to wonder if it's calling the worm here.
You think it.
Dara talking to
no.
several people writhing on the ground.
Yeah,
from the
like
pain.
she's like half shouting, like so they can
Well,
like hear it.
It's worth asking for the. How is everyone recovering here? What's your reaction to the big slam?
You know,
Ow.
Yeah.
Oof, I'm sorry. Considering all the shit that Timothy's went through from war and that sort of stuff, I would think the loud noise would have not deafened him a bit, but not deafened him, but definitely like affected his hearing.
Yeah.
Tara's probably got like some major ringing in her ears. She cringed back, and she has to like reboot her audio systems.
How about back? How's back to doing?
Hand over, like, you know, up to his head, and shaking his head, clear of ringing out.
If that worm was in the ground within probably well over 100 feet, it could probably feel that.
I'll be frank with you, I would guess it could feel that within a couple of miles.
There is. You can't feel the rumble, but Dara, you can hear the breaking of rock grow noticeable again.
I think I can just barely hear something.
If you look upon the horizon, you can see the shape of the worm start to break the surface, dive back down, break the surface, just drawing closer towards the platform.
Shit, everyone in the ship is heading this way.
Timothy doesn't hear it. Timothy doesn't hear the order, but who sees everyone running to the ship, and who shakes his head a moment to try to get rid of the ringing in his ears before he runs to the ship.
That is if everyone does, in fact, run to the ship.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It would take a moment for Locke to realize 'cause he's at the top of this thing. He probably notices everyone running back to the ship. He's like scrambling down the stairs.
You're a little disoriented moving because you have to regain your sense of just
Equilibrium.
from
Yeah.
from that.
My inner
As you
ear is
get-
fucked up.
You get back to the ship. The hammer just finishes winding back up and just resets at the top as you climb back aboard the ship and presumably lift off from the ground as the tremors grow more and more noticeable as the worm draws closer to the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure enough, if you lift off, you can clearly see. Only takes a couple of minutes for the worm to close in enough to be basically on the hammer. It dives beneath the hammer platform, and you can tell from tracking the signal tremor. It's like circling about in the local area, passing beneath the massive platform every so often. If you just keep monitoring it, it lingers for a few minutes before it starts to burrow away again.
Bad news. I'm pretty sure that thing is the temple now.
So we gotta fly into it then. It's at
Yep.
this point that Timothy can hear now.
That thing is not just a defense mechanism for the temple. Otherwise, you wouldn't need a way to call it back.
Do you think you'd be able to rig something up to remotely activate the hammer?
I mean, maybe, but that's more... The problem is more getting inside the worm in the first place.
To be clear, the platform with the hammer, beyond the strike of the hammer, Rella seemed like a perfectly safe. It never popped up onto the platform. It couldn't have done so without destroying the hammer anyway.
Okay. So we don't technically know what happens if there's someone on the platform when it gets there.
Like, if you imagine it, I'll try and draw for a slightly clearer picture. If you imagine that you have the platform like this, then you have the hammer is centrally located, and you have the I can't draw it small enough as I want to. That much smaller than that, obviously, but then you have the console like this, and steps up. This is kind of what the entire platform looks like.
Instead of the Eiffel Tower, it's the Hammerfell Tower.
So we know how to call it now, but we still have no way to actually get inside the worm.
I think.
Sophia was definitely right. The worm can certainly feel it.
Yeah. Sophia says, I think simply flying into it is an extremely inadvisable idea. We should
There's
see.
no way we could survive that.
We should see if we could find a way to disable it once it arrives.
Like some sort of large-scale EMP. She kind of cringes as she says it.
I'm not sure how we'd produce such a thing on the spot unless there's an intended mechanism for that here already.
It's very possible this is part of the trial game in the first place.
Perhaps so.
Our ship has no weapons on it, correct? Like in terms of like blast the worm with.
No, if the ship has weapons, it's like the most basic weapons a ship could have.
Yeah,
Like
it wouldn't
it
even
has
break through it. So
like probably a single a single gun battery, right? Like a single like duo laser cannon, right? Is probably all it would have.
if we
That
wanted
makes
to try and blast that thing, we probably have to go back and get our real ship.
Which means we'd have to wait a while longer.
Somehow, I don't think that's what the masters had in mind. Well, if we want to try being a little bit more risky, we could see if it merely stops for us when at the arrive.
You were cutting
Who
out
knows?
there at
Maybe
the
it'll
end.
just let us in.
yeah,
Sorry?
no.
Stick was saying that if we want to be risky, we could just stay on the platform and see if it'll stop for you when it arrives.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure, I'm fine with leaving Dara there.
The
I was
biggest risk of
volunteering.
doing that is you have no way of guaranteeing it won't tear through this ship where it's parked. Which, of course, you could remedy by parking the ship a distance away and then going
Yeah,
to the hammer
let's move
platform.
the ship, then try that.
Or we could just like have someone in this ship just hovering above, and then like wow.
Yeah, that's also an option.
Yeah. I call dibs.
I'll push the button.
You sure?
Yes.
Anyone else want to stay with him?
I think only one person needs to push the button. I think we'll be fine. As long as we get in, at least.
Good luck. Lower the ship down to drop off back to.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you need earplugs?
I'll just seal up the helmet more.
My condolences. Press button, close the door.
Yeah, you are back onto the ground. You make your way up onto the platform.
Alright.
Here you are.
Push the non-green button to charge it up.
Yep. You hear the crackle again as you see the weight get energized.
Tap
Here
into
we go again.
open up the comm link. Alright, ready?
Already.
Green button.
Real quick, I should ask, how close is the ship flying? Like, I mean, you're obviously not going to be like fucking on it like a mosquito, but like, how much distance do you want to have?
Trying to think of the right unit of measurement for whatever magic. It's like obviously Bacta can still see it, but like if the worm lunged out of the ground, it couldn't like reach the ship. You know, like so it's like a decent ways off.
Probably have to go a distance for that.
Not just straight up.
No, a distance straight up is still a distance.
Okay, fair. Yeah, probably a good distance straight up.
What's
where we can still like look down the watch.
out of pure curiosity, Lute, do you have any idea what the range on your comlink is?
Ooh.
It will be.
Do you have a handheld comlink?
My armor I do have a handheld. I do have a handheld comlink, but also my armor functions as a comlink, so they can communicate over distances in low orbit.
Okay, yeah. So we should be okay.
So a short planetary range, perhaps.
I think it's medium planetary range.
Because I know a long range comlink is specifically extreme planetary range.
Yeah, I think a regular comlink is either medium or long planetary.
I wouldn't think it's long. I would think there would be a greater difference between a a long range comlink and a regular comlink. Either way, if it's either way, I just was curious how long range you had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, I can reach probably about halfway across the planet, but not all the way to the other side of a planet.
All right, you press the green button.
Yeah, green button.
Sure enough, rapidly and within seconds, the weight drops, slams against the block, releases the charge, which basically thumbs out like a shockwave. Again, even sealing your helmet, that still makes your ears rings and knocks you off your feet. Aboard the ship, assuming Bacta had the comm channel open, it's enough of an impact that you can hear it like crackle and like blast through the comms channel as just static noise, like loud pitched static noise. Dara, you notice that even at this distance, the impact of the hammer is enough to make the ship fritz out for a few split seconds. Not enough that you're gonna go
Okay.
crash. You're not gonna go crashing to the ground, but you lose a little bit of altitude before you regain full control.
Jeez.
Sure enough, moments later, you can pick up the tremors of the worm temple approaching.
Here it comes.
Oh boy.
Bacta, on the platform, you can see it long before you can feel it.
Yep.
Can you
But once
get gun rage just in case?
I'm assuming Timmy gets into the gunnery seat.
Yeah, Timothy is gonna get into the gunner suit.
Did you want to say something, Lute?
Nope.
Okay. When it starts to draw real close, even on the platform, you can feel the tremors of the worm. You see it close by, maybe like a kilometer out. You can see it breach the surface before burrowing down again, and you can feel it rapidly approaching. It's here.
Right. Bacta is going to maneuver slightly so there is at the very least some sort of metal in the way between him and the worm.
Yeah, you use one of the struts for
Yeah.
the mount. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you see it
that's
breach
fair.
the surface right next to the platform, dives back down, and you can feel it like basically moving and rumbling in the ground beneath the hammer platform nearby. Makes another pass right beneath it. Eventually, after a few minutes, after about like a minute, 2 minutes, it starts to go distant once more.
Oh,
Right, so what's the plan now?
um,
Round 3, but this time you actually shoot the damn thing?
right.
Might be our best option. Might not. Not.
Now that it was close, by the way, back there, you're confident. If you try to fly into that thing, it would shred the hull. You might
gap in
you might
gap in the middle.
survive. Sorry, I'll let you finish.
I was just saying, gap in the middle isn't really big enough.
Not that it would get in unscathed. You could probably parts of the ship could certainly get in. No guarantee, like certainly big enough that a person could get in. But like the ship would almost definitely be shredded to pieces on entry.
Oh yeah. Mm.
Hmm.
So we probably do have to start shooting it when it comes back.
Well, maybe, but also that could piss it off.
That's true.
And as mentioned, we can't really deal with that.
It's
That's fair.
with the kind of weapons you have on this ship. It's unlikely you'd even breach. Like it's unlikely
Yeah.
you'd even make any dent on it.
I don't think we could break its soak.
I see. Then what can we do?
That's a great question.
Hmm.
Back to you reset the hammer, by the way.
Bacta will at least charge it up. Yes.
Yeah, you click the up button so it starts winding itself back up. Alright. What's the play here, gang?
Great question.
In fact, you know what? I need to grab a drink, so why don't we take 5?
Okay.
Yeah.
I should grab a drink myself.
Be right back real quick.
Go grab your
I
dink.
need to take a bathroom break anyway. My goodness.
I have acquired a drink.
Very good.
What about you, Anna? Have you figured out the solution to the worm puzzle yet?
Tez, were you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah? No, I haven't figured out the solution to the worm puzzle yet, but I have been working on it in the background. I'm also making dinner at the same time, so I've been like watching and listening while like making spaghetti and meatballs.
I was just curious if you had any idea what the play here is.
Personally, my idea is to crack the worm open like a pistachio and just not enter through the mouth with the hammer. So like just hit it enough until it breaks open and then enter through the side. But that's a little violent, so I don't know.
Yeah, my concern with that is we might actually damage what's inside, which I assume we want to keep as intact as possible.
What? No.
Well, the only way you could
Yeah.
do that is by sounding the hammer while the worm's underneath the platform. Because it's not obviously the hammer mount is not remotely big or tall enough that the worm could actually pass beneath it.
Much to think about.
Part of me is wondering if this is just like a bus stop, and like because nothing is there, the worm is leaving.
Bacta was there.
Yeah, manning the hammer, not on like the platform, waiting for the bus.
You have to be on the platform to man the hammer.
Yeah, but the hammer is on the platform.
It's tricky. I mean, the only thing I came up with was shooting its mouth so that would destroy the ceramic parts of it. But as Ted said, the weapon isn't powerful enough, and we risk getting it angry.
Well, yeah,
So,
shooting into the bores is probably even worse idea than shooting at its hull, because that's resistant enough to crush up, the rock of the planet face first as it's moving.
that yeah. Yeah. So that'll do more harm to it than good if we were able to
Well,
destroy
the
it.
problem is it wouldn't do any harm to it.
Well, no, but okay. Well,
Hello, my worm slayers. Do we have any ideas?
I do. I
Yeah?
can't say them though.
Oh, okay.
well, yeah, the
I
puzzle
have a light
master
point.
can't
Tell me
reveal the
them.
solution. The puzzle master cannot reveal the solution to the puzzle.
What if I look really sad? They're pathetic.
You always do.
I was gonna say, why would I change anything?
Oh my god.
It's like, I mean,
It's
come on,
so
the joke's
easy.
too easy.
I was
That
setting you
joke's
up.
too easy.
Yeah,
yes,
you-
that's a clear setup. That's too easy.
You gotta try harder than that.
Oh, no, stop the Boken.
I'm a
Alright,
streamer, you know I like
we,
low hanging fruit.
we're ready to resume.
I am.
Yeah,
Yes.
Mhm.
All right, back to it.
let's do it.
So, we're down to our last plan. Just shoot it. I'm not confident in this one.
Honestly, I'm not either, but what other plan do we have?
Right now, we don't. That's why we need to find one.
All right, back there. You're gonna set off the hammer once more.
Boop.
You charge. Give it a few moments. Release. Despite knowing what's coming and having gone through it twice before, it nonetheless sucks. At least you don't have to keep taking strain now that you know that it's coming. You can prepare a little bit. Still hurts. Ear still ringing. Easily knocks you off your feet with just the force that it hits the platform with. Sure enough, it's only a few moments before the ship can pick up the movements of the worm drawing closer yet again. This guy was getting so pissed off. He's like,
Why? Why is it?
Wait, something just occurred to me.
Hmm?
What if we got the worm to jump into the space between the ground and we hit it with a hammer?
not enough.
This is a-
No,
we
It's
were-
not a
yeah.
space? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In a three-dimensional space.
Ah,
Big tube.
Like this is not entirely representative, of course, but enough
world's
that
biggest
to give
gamer
you
breaker.
to give you the idea, right? It's
Mhm.
there is a
Okay.
this is what the entire thing looks like. With at the top there is the weight when it's been raised all the way up. It gets energized and then drops down onto the block down at the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
which releases the built up energy in the weight and makes makes a massive shockwave.
So,
The-
did she get this time?
The
Oh, sorry.
worm, just for as a point of reference, the worm, if you had to guess,
Oh boy.
it's probably about yay big.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's bigger than the height of the platform.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
When Lute said it's the size of a Star Destroyer, that wasn't much of an exaggeration. It's certainly the size of a small capital ship.
Jeez.
Good lord.
Alright, so we're going for plan 2 to shoot it.
You can.
We might as well try it, I suppose.
Yep.
Star prepares phase maneuvers.
Yeah, you wait as the worm draws close. Once it's within firing range, Timmy, you're gonna take some shots at it.
Yep. Timu's gonna swivel around and open fire.
You shoot at it whenever it's on the surface. As predicted, you can clearly see that your shots don't even breach the. They barely even scratch the outer shell of the worm. Not enough to do any damage to it.
Just
Though,
blink right off.
though on the bright side, doesn't seem to aggravate it. It continues its course for the hammer, arriving at the hammer, burrowing around it, diving underneath the entire platform, making another pass around before eventually, after a minute or two, starting to burrow its way away.
Timothy notices that his shots had no effect, and it's just like, shots had no effect.
Shit.
It seems like it's circling the platform for some reason.
Hmm.
Is
So I
it
was gonna
waiting
press-
for something?
Well, we're calling it there. There's gonna
Just
press the
need
call
some sort of-
button to back the. You need to switch out. You think all right?
I'm good. Do we
You think
think it
so?
needs some sort of like signal to properly dock or something?
It's possible. Some sort of command, maybe?
A
I was thinking-
command.
I was thinking more like, something that just says you can dock now, some device or signal.
I mean, the question remains: where are we going to find something like that?
Somewhere else on the planet, maybe?
That just
Maybe.
seems needlessly inconvenient. Maybe we can take a look.
Timothy.
Go on, Jimmy.
Yeah, Timothy. I was going to say Timothy seems a little frustrated. Who's not sure how to solve this?
Can't shoot
What?
it. What the fuck?
Guns are the answer to everything.
Oh, but when I use it as my answer, suddenly I'm a war criminal.
Yes. Next question.
At least I use my gun responsibly.
No. Next question.
Damn it!
Timothy canonically has terrible trigger discipline.
Yes, next question.
Well, the hammer certainly seems to be a key.
Is there? What if we slam down the hammer again while it's going around there? Would that be the signal it needs?
Maybe we can try it.
You sure you can stand that?
I've been near explosions before. It's not that loud.
Oh, I'll take your word for it. You're the doctor here, after all.
All right, so you're gonna prime it again and get it ready.
Yep. Prime it, slam it down, then immediately hit the prime button again.
All right, you grip onto the console to try and not get knocked off your feet when the weight impacts once more. You do your best. It slams in. Shockwave ray released, and you immediately press as you feel your legs kind of go out under you. You slam your hand on the up arrow, and the hammer starts pulling up immediately. You kind of you don't necessarily hit the ground. You more take a knee. You brace down because just the impact is too much. It wouldn't be possible to not get knocked down by it in some way. Sure enough, just like the last few times, the worm starts to make its pass once again. But this time, the worm's pissed because you've been wasting its time. No, it's worm comes
You're
over.
taking too long.
Then, as soon as the hammer's ready again, slam it back down.
The hammer gets ready before the worm arrives.
Oh, then wait till the worm arrives.
You want to? Okay, the worm comes to the area, it burrows, around the platform. It also burrows directly beneath it once again. Gets ready to make another pass.
Bang.
Slam when it's like beneath the platform.
Yeah, slam when it's beneath. That seems like the
Goes
best
back
idea.
down. You again at this point. I wouldn't say you're used to it, but but like you're over it. It hurts like hell every time it comes down. Your ears are ringing. You can feel your head beating. The weight slams onto the block as the worm passes beneath the platform. The vibrations in the ground. You can see the earth around the platform crack and rumble as the worm surfaces maybe half a kilometer away from the platform, and like more and more of it breaches the surface, laying out its full length on the surface of the just off the ground. The massive bores and drills on the front slowly grind to a stop as the entire thing has surfaced now, stretching probably
Imagine like a couple I don't know, like tens of kilometers.
So imagine a burger.
No, I actually just ate one.
You sound so disappointed.
I'd probably say about
Wow.
like a solid metric mile.
Okay.
You know,
What is a metric?
A metric mile.
because you have well, when I say a mile, that is 10 kilometers.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Rather than when you say a mile, which is
It's like 1.6 kilometers or something.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. So like a mile. If I think a mile, that's 10 kilometers. That's
Okay.
a mile. Yeah, it's at least a mile long, if not longer. But the full thing is on the ground now.
And no longer moving?
It is no longer moving.
Well, that worked.
Yeah. Darrow moved to try and set down near its mouth. Well, more like head.
Towards the front. I call it the front.
The front. The drill board, if you might.
Well, conveniently, you don't have to enter through the drills. As you get close and set down, you can see that there is, in fact, a... now that it's fully surfaced, you see that from the side of one of its, like... This thing is like 8 segments long, right? And each segment is quite big. Towards the front of the front segment, close to the drill heads at the actual front, you can see on the side of it that there is a classic Old Master Temple A-framed door. With
Also,
like
I'm gonna
a-
note we probably already picked up back that before we flew over to the front of it because we're not making.
Sure, that's fine. From the side of the door, there has clearly been protruded a platform with steps that have been projected down towards the ground, like an airplane, like ladder, like steps up onto a plane.
Yeah.
There we go. Good little worm thing.
Well, thank you, I appreciate that.
The worm makes it sound like thank you.
This will go in its job review.
Well, looks like you've gained your access into the temple.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness.
You ready to enter?
Yeah.
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 As will ever be.
Okay. make your way up the steps and towards the door. Orb inset into the middle, as per usual.
We're used to this by now.
Yeah. Touch the
We're
orb.
used to orb.
Someone who is used to it goes up, puts their hand on the orb. It glows for a moment before the door pulls open in 3 directions. You have gained entry.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
You make your way in, I'm going to assume.
Yes.
Yes.
You enter into a hallway immediately, stretching ahead to another one of the doors. You get not even halfway into the hall before the door you came in from closes itself automatically. It's dark in here, worth mentioning.
Awesome.
You have
Luckily.
means of illuminating, so I'm not concerned.
Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Ignore that. Wait, no, is it? Hold on.
So I myself have the Zelda Goron mines for this one.
Nice.
Oh, smart.
Okay, this is the right one.
Timothy is going to pull out the Thunderhit Scattergun and use the motion tracker on it.
Sure. No motion.
Dora walked in front of it. There is now motion.
No, there's motion. Pull the trigger.
Fire.
Pull the trigger
Whoa.
now.
Do it,
I'm
Timmy.
not shooting our teammate. No, why would I do that?
You've already done that before.
It's Dara. They barely count as a teammate.
Oh, okay.
Not the degendering.
Wow,
Good
rude.
lord.
Oh my god, savage.
No, you have means of lighting. You pull out your various means of light, I assume.
Right.
Well, I don't know if Tweedledee and Tweedledum want to ignite lightsabers or not.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
Cool. I have my night vision goggles in my helmet.
Dora has a flashlight in her hand, but she doesn't really need that right now, so she'll just let the Chucklefucks lead the way.
Alright. As you reach the edge end of this hallway, you feel a rumble in the ground beneath you, and you can see like a field protrude. It phases through the wall, envelops you, and keeps facing out like on the other side of the hallway. Like quicker than you can react to it. It just kind of passes over you.
What was that?
I have a suspicion. I think I know what that is.
You make your way ahead to find. You take the last few meters ahead towards the door at the end of this hallway.
Yeah.
You give it a press and open it up, right?
Yep.
Yes.
You enter the door opens up and you step in. You're in a raised kind of overlook. To your right is just a dead end, but to your left, the walkway continues. This is an octagonal chamber, but like not like vertical. It's you're on the side. It's a horizontal octagonally chamber, right? Towards the right, dead ahead, you see a large funnel, and in the middle of the room there is a large suspended glass tube with metal bracings every so often, and you see chunks of rock move through this tube down along the length of the room.
What's it processing it for?
I think it's just clearing it out of the way as the worm moves.
That actually makes more sense.
You can hear it faintly as the bores and drills start to wind up again. You feel another rumble, and the light that you can see from the edge of the glass tubes grows to darkness as presumably the worm reburrows.
Yep. That field was what I thought it was.
I'm going to choose not to worry about that.
Various points throughout this room. This chamber is large, probably at least a kilometer long, right? Where you can see along the entire center of it It's this glass tube that's being suspended with like metal poles from the side, or keeping it in the middle. Stones and chunks of debris floating along it. Occasionally, there's an offshoot where it's being offloaded into different tubes or other bits of machinery. This looks like a massive processing chamber.
Love processing.
What does
Just
that
you wait
mean?
Just you wait until we get to the post-processing chamber. That's where they
What the
apply the effects.
Oh fuck yes! I love post processing too.
And after that's the anti-aliasing chamber.
I hate it here.
And then the
Oh,
test
what
audience
is-
is chamber.
The distillation chamber, yeah.
I flick a switch that says
You are
these things.
speaking my language right now.
We're going. So then comes the film grain and vignette chamber.
Oh, no, you lost me.
She can.
I was gonna say like that. Wait till you see the shooter's chamber. That's the beautiful.
Oh,
one.
aren't you
I
guys?
flipped the
You guys are ready
Yeah,
for
that's
an
the longest
overblown CRT shader?
I was.
God, my eyes.
You're not ready for the bloom chamber.
Oh god.
Oh.
Oh fuck yes! I love the
boy.
bloom chamber.
That sounds like a migraine headache waiting to happen. Damn.
Welcome to this is the NVIDIA sponsored dungeon.
Oh boy, they got path tracing in this fucking steak.
Oh my god, they got a free subscription to the video
Ne-
GeForce Now. Let's go.
NVIDIA bought me off.
God.
This stream was sponsored by NVIDIA.
No, it's not.
Disclaimer: this stream is not sponsored by Nvidia.
Only I am sponsored by NVIDIA.
Yeah, only Tez.
Just Tez personally.
No one else.
Okay, let's get back on track.
The legal
Oh,
teams are
that's funny.
contacting me for some reason.
Yeah, looks like some kind of massive processing. Bits of chunks and debris that are being pulled out of the central tube are brought into smaller lines. Some of them are being dumped onto like conveyors at the floor of this chamber, where there's autonomous bits of machinery like poking away or like cutting into it with lasers or boring away with drills, picking bits off. This like clearly the. Beyond just being a temple or part of the challenge, this serves some kind of purpose. As for what that purpose is,
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I have at least an hour to go.
I don't want to go back to Dragon Ball Z yet. Can please?
Okay.
Tez wants
Very
out.
well.
I'm not-
Guys, this is now a Dragon Ball campaign.
Oh no!
Alright, I think we're starting to get really off track here. Sorry.
Oh, you think so, James?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Nah, this sounds all pretty typical for us, honestly.
I think you're missing the more thematic implications of relating us to.
Okay, that's fair. I was never good at math. Anyway,
Math? Math?
wait, we said I thought I heard multiplication.
Thematic.
I said thematic.
Implication.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Alright.
Now we're off track.
You definitely weren't good at math, man.
God damn it.
As far as you're concerned, beyond just marveling at the chamber, the walkway continues along more or less the entirety of this segment, as far as you can tell.
Okay, so there's just nothing else in here then.
No, not that, unless you want to go down to the main floor or try and get up onto any of the tubes. Doesn't seem like it.
I think we could try.
Let's not climb up on the industrial machinery.
I think we could try.
I'm not playing V anymore. I no longer have a reason to climb up on industrial machinery.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna assume you're just making your way along because that's
Yeah.
the main thing to
Yeah.
do here. All
So
right,
the first segment is the processing room.
that's what it would seem like.
All right, segment 2 out of 8.
You reach the next segment. Simple door lets you in. Immediately to come in, it's octagonal on the interior. Though rather than being a walkway, you just continues dead ahead. It turns to the right and goes down to a bit of a lower floor. This seems to be more segmented because you're in more of an actual room here. Or at least a smaller section of one. Tubes continue running in here and through to the other opposite wall that you can see. But, that tubes gotta do what the tubes gotta do.
Tubular.
Naturally.
Yeah.
Making your way down, you find that the actual floor here, while there is a door ahead, this area seems to look kind of like a large-scale workstation. There's lots of different workbenches and tables and old computers and machinery on display.
Oh.
Hmm.
Can they look at what was last being worked on?
I can do you one better. It's actively working as we speak.
Ooh.
Okay.
On what?
Looks like just running data.
Huh.
It's,
the
it's
other-
all it's all done in the numbers and language of the Great Masters.
Right, so you
can-
can't interpret it.
on the various screens and stuff. You can't really interpret. You can make guesses, but there wouldn't be any good way to translate it. Certainly without V here. But on the other hand, translating probably won't yield much for you as far as the temple is concerned.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it's probably just recording data about like the tremors and like the rate of growth in the rocks and all.
It's not an unlikely assumption.
Okay.
There are like a couple of these workstations around the room have like bits of rock and debris on them.
Mhm.
And there's a couple of tools laying about, covered in dust, mind you.
Yeah, this stuff hasn't been touched by a real person in a very long time. What kind of tools are we talking about here? Just like archaic laser
yeah.
cutters and things?
Yeah, exactly that. Archaic laser cutters, if you had to make a guess. Literal, just like hammer and chisel, tweezers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Tongs to hold stuff with, just various physical
implements.
tools. Yeah.
Clearly,
visually, looking at it, clearly made by the Great Masters.
Anything here stand out to anyone?
No.
No.
I'm gonna hit the next segment then.
All right, you move on.
Yeah, Dara, move on. I'm just gonna call that room that segment the workstation segment.
Well, that's not even the whole segment. That's just a part of the segment.
Oh, okay. What?
Like this is just a chamber within this segment. This segment is not just one large chamber like the first one is.
Okay.
It's
So
what it
section
seems
2A workstation.
There you go.
2B. All right. What are we working with section 2B?
Heading into the next section, you find a room where. Let me think of how to best describe it. First of all, the door opens. You're blasted by a wave of heat.
Oh.
Oh boy.
All right. Good.
As looking into this room, where you see the massive central funnel, tube continues, there are a couple of smaller tubes that run alongside it, carrying some kind of liquid, like hot melted liquid, lava-esque, that it is depositing into massive into a set of 4 massive basins in this room.
Is this the engine room?
Oh, engine? This looks more like a smeltery.
I guess that make more sense. I don't know how they could use that for fuel.
Then why do you think it was an engine?
I'm gonna let's return to the title screen menu because I can use that to more easily draw things on
Okay.
because it's less crowded.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
This room is once more just a segment, a part of this segment. So you have like the workshop up ahead here. I'll label it A. There you go, because that's where the workshop you were just in is, right?
Mm-hmm.
You come in here, and there are these large vats that are having superheated liquid of some kind being deposited into them. At the far end, you have a door. Ignore the scale. It's a lot bigger than I can realistically draw. I need to draw for something for scale. You know.
Yeah.
The massive central glass tube forks into. I'll get a glacier color to represent. It forks into around the middle section. In the middle, there is like what looks like from the ceiling a large. Maybe I'd describe it as like a pump. Imagine yourself like a Minecraft create pump. Or like a spout. Like a Minecraft create spout, right?
Sure, I'll try to that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I know it's an example that Logan and Iris at least get. I allude as well.
I can imagine.
Yeah. In the middle of it, right here, there is a smaller basin beneath that large spout. The door ahead does not contain an orb, but rather what looks like a key insert.
Oh, locked.
If you examine a little further, you'll find that this large central basin with the spout over it, could be tilted into a funnel, which leads into a clearly some kind of large cast.
Okay.
That's all I'm giving you.
I will retitle this room The Forge. Okay. What is the cast in this shape in exactly? What are they casting?
Looks, if you had to make an educated guess, that's probably the key to the door.
Ah. We need to make the key.
You know, when we get to play this level in free play mode, being V here is going to make it so much easier.
True.
God, yeah, she can go into one of the little
That's a good joke.
Yeah, that got me. That's good.
You know the Lego doggy doors?
Yeah, the one that only kids can get and Ewoks can get
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
No, V can crawl through those and then get into like a special bunch of levers that she can pull.
We need to get group art of the cast as Lego characters again.
God.
That would be fun.
True.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So we need to find a way to get the forge and pour the liquid into the cast. Get the key.
So it would seem.
So it seems.
So it would soon.
Are any of the
We
channels
currently
like,
have... Sorry?
are any of the channels like pushable?
What channels do you mean? Just so could you be more specific?
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I have it in my head that there's like channels we can move around to move the liquid into the place we want it, but I think it's words. I don't think that that's actually what is happening in this room right now. Is the fluid just like in the floor right now?
No, it's above you. It's in the
above us,
massive.
okay.
Because there's the massive central tube. That's the blue tube I've drawn, right?
Yeah.
Which is like has just like massive chunks of rock still being conveyed along it. Then
I
you
see.
have.
Okay.
I'll draw some more. Try to make it more clear.
Okay.
You have these smaller funnels that run across here, right?
Yeah.
Which carry the heated liquid that is being deposited into these basins.
Okay.
We gotta move the liquid from the basins into the cast somehow.
Where is the cast? Is that it? This up here?
No, that's just B, just to label this room.
Oh, label. Oh, room B. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. No. The central basin is right here in the middle.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
And above it is like a large spout. That's why the central tube forks to go around it.
Dora's going to look for any controls for the spout to see if it can, like, release it.
Make me a perception check.
Okay.
Difficulty 3, please.
Difficulty 3? Alright. You might not believe this, but I'm going to tap a light point.
You might not believe this. I
Yeah?
have dark point.
Honestly, quite incredible.
Honestly, quite incredible.
Outstanding.
I rolled that wrong. Don't count that.
You will have to roll another difficulty die, yes.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I can't just roll another difficulty die. I don't have to reroll that whole thing.
Yeah, just roll one more difficulty die.
Oh, thank
Yeah, I'm
God.
fine.
If you rolled a single failure,
Yeah.
then
You give the room a once over. There is one thing that stands out. Higher up along let me rephrase. Up above the where the intersection of the tubes here, there is a suspended platform from the roof.
A suspended platform?
Okay.
Yes.
How do you mean exactly?
From the roof.
Oh, suspended from the... Okay, never mind. I got you now. Can anyone reach up there?
Well, in a manner of speaking,
say like quite like physically? No.
but I can reach things up there, and I can maybe even get up there.
Maybe.
You can probably reach these, but you can't see up there. That's important. Without
Yeah.
Sorry, let me rephrase. You can't see up there without getting up there.
Right.
They don't have, like, one of those grapple guns.
yes,
Pretty sure we
I
do
have.
have an ascension pistol
Someone
somewhere.
might
Yeah.
have a sub-ascension gun, plus my blaster has an ascension gun built into it.
That platform, by the way, is probably like 200 feet up, 230 feet up.
Ah.
To be clear, from the floor to the ceiling, about 500 feet.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, it's significantly less compact than I was imagining.
The volume is big.
Big wham.
So about
They got Williams
70.
who dies.
Hold on, I'm trying to do some mental maths. About 70 meters up. That would be.
Okay, you know what? Sorry, I have overshot the height. That's on me. Let me give you more accurate numbers.
Mhm.
From floor to ceiling, it's about 300 feet, not 500.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, about
Give or
100
take.
meters.
It's
100
about-
meters. 100 meters to the ceiling.
roughly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And this
about.
thing is about 40%
Two-thirds
down from the ceiling. Yeah.
Yeah, about. Thing. So about.
160-ish.
Yeah. so that's
170-ish, if you will.
170 feet up.
Yeah, let's say the platform is 170 feet up. So like 50 meters ish.
Oh, cool. So that would,
Oh my
I think,
gosh.
just in long range. Damn.
Yeah.
Ascension
From
gun
the
only goes
floor,
up
it's
to-
a little. Yeah, from the floor, it's a little out of reach for an ascension gun.
Well,
Well, I'll
Cortana
climb a
could
bit
throw
on
you.
some of these pipes.
I don't know. Is Sophia able to jump that high?
What range band did you say it would be in?
Long.
Long.
Then no. Even with the range upgrade for Sleep, I would not be able to do that.
Damn. You know who would have been able to do that?
Hmm.
Syria would have been able to do that.
Could he actually? Because remember, you can only apply the range upgrade for Sleep once.
And it goes from short to no, it goes from short to medium, and then no one could.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
Listen, okay.
he could fail as a maneuver.
Listen, Sophia rides on
Actually-
Serio's back. Serio
No.
jumps, and then
Listen.
Sophia
No,
jumps
no,
off
no,
of
no.
him.
Listen, if he can do it as a maneuver, he could jump halfway up and then wall jump the rest of the way.
No.
Because he could do it multiple times in a turn.
That I would argue that's straight up valid. Yeah, I would say you could probably do that.
What? That's crazy.
Okay, because you're able to make the maneuver twice, like within one turn, right? So you are because you can do it as Iris said, once as an action, once as a maneuver.
Yeah.
Theoretically, you could then, if you really wanted to push it, once as an action, once as a maneuver, spend 2 strength for an extra maneuver to do it again.
Yeah,
God.
which on that grounds means realistically, even Sophia could probably do that with enough light points.
We do have 5.
However,
Not destiny
there-
points, I think.
Oh.
No, yeah, destiny points, because I would need them to activate control upgrades I don't have purchased.
You have easier means. You have other means to explore before we start doing Mario jumps.
I'm going to
That's the real
see how
crux of the
high.
issue
Yeah,
here.
I'm going to see how high I can climb. Actually, is there a point midway between that platform and where we are that looks reasonably solid, like a decently
Okay.
tough and solid pipe?
Make me a perception check. I'm gonna call it.
Alright.
I'm gonna call it difficulty normal. Yeah, just give me a difficulty normal check. Give me 1 setback just due to the heights of everything. It's a busy place. It's a little hard to look.
All right. I'm just gonna very quickly check my armor to see if I could justify.
No, I don't think you could negate that one.
I don't think that. Yeah. So 1 setback. All right.
1 setback.
I do it.
Okay, so you have an idea. There, you can see something that might work. So little. Okay, let me rephrase. Probably your best bet. It's also a slightly risky bet.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
could grapple your way up onto the ledge of one of these basins, and then up onto the platform.
Yeah. Do you want to say? Because I'm just reading the Ascension card. Do you want to say adding a couple of setback for precise adding a setback for precise placement would be something I have to do?
Could you? What do you mean by precise placement?
According to the Ascension gun upgrade I have, when I make the check, if I have to do precise placement of my, grapple gun, I have to add a setback die.
Okay, so precise placement as in you are very strictly controlling where you're going to.
Well, yeah, I have to hit a much smaller area in order to actually.
Then yes, the setback. I mean, if your gun says a setback, then it's a setback.
Yeah, that's just my suggestion for one of the ways that those threats could come into play.
Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'll use them to apply setback on it. Sure.
Yeah. All right.
It is an athletics check though, so you are it's a ranged light check.
Ranged light or coordination.
You are right to fire the damn thing.
I will probably use ranged light because I have 3 skill ranks in that. Although coordination is very funny because I would immediately remove that step back because of my condition talent. But I think ranged light much better because 3 yellow dice rather than 3 green dice.
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah, I will make the first one. So it's difficulty 1.
Are you taking anyone with you?
I don't think I can with my ascension gun because I don't have a regular ascension gun. I have the upgrade for my.
It's on your
Yeah.
your blaster. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Which also means no one else can use it.
True, because you have the trigger key.
Yeah, firing key. So, bye, suckers.
It would have been so funny if you failed.
Follow
it
her
really
along.
That only gets me
interesting.
That only gets me halfway.
Yeah, you fire off, hook onto the ledge of this large, what's it called? A basin is the right word, I think. For to
Yeah,
cast molten.
basin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get up. You, even inside of your armor, you are sweating. It is sweltering hot on the edge of this basin.
Yeah, very quickly going to re-aim and fire again.
You steady your grip on the thick edge of the basin and make another shot. I'm going to go ahead and, for this shot, I'm going to impose an additional 2 setback as a result of your perilous positioning right now.
Right.
Because if you mess it up, you are...
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
bad for you. So I'm going to... That's my
Yeah.
justification.
Also, I'm wielding my gun one-handed at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no setback for precise positioning because I'm firing at a rather larger platform at this point.
Yes. So I'll instead just increase it to 2 setback from just the perilousness of your move.
Fuck. Can I say those ones if I at least don't drop?
Okay. I will. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do.
Alright.
You fire off. You give your gun a tug to make sure that, because you can hear it like attached to something. It's dark up there, so you can't quite see, but it latches. You give the gun a tug. It feels firm. You go to ascend, and then you feel a snap as whatever you fastened to wasn't solid enough to hold the force of the pull, right?
Oh no.
The hook comes winding back to you. You stumble, gracefully prevent yourself from falling into the molten basin behind you.
Yep.
But in doing so, you have to push yourself a little bit. I'm gonna say, how about, let's say 3 strain.
Restrain,
As
alright.
As the penalty from you just scampering to not, get melted.
Yep. Alright. Try 2. 2 setback. There we go.
There you go. This time, feeling a little hotter under the collar from your brush with imminent death, you align, give it another couple extra tugs to make sure it's fastened before you ascend up to the platform. Successfully this time. The rest of the party, you watch Bacta zip up to the edge of the basin, zip up to the platform.
Woo!
Alright, Bacta. Up here there are a set of controls. There are 3 controls. One in the middle and then one on either end, at a slight kind of convex shape. Concave shape.
Alright.
Well, convex if you look at it from the other side, I suppose.
Yeah. So how many controls?
So you have 3 controls, as I said, arranged in a concave shape. The center controls has a bunch of different switches and buttons, and the left and right are both kind of orbs set into mounts on this platform that you could grab and roll around, like the ball set into an old mouse.
Alright. I'm first going to give anyone else who thinks they can get up here a chance to try that.
Well, anyone with an
Okay.
ascension gun could attempt to make the same path you did.
I do have one.
Yeah.
Hang on.
don't. I could still theoretically get up there, but I will. I won't resort to Mario jumps just yet.
So, uh, so I think it's a case of like rules as written, it's fine, and in a certain scenario, I would even allow it. But it is also a little like dubious.
Definitely bending the rules a bit.
Oh,
Okay, so no one else is going to try and get up there, or
No.
I'll knock themselves out.
I don't think Timothy would have any luck.
I'm on the fence about it. I'm not sure it would be.
Get off
So
the
you-
damn fence.
you'll have to take the same path back that did, which does put you in the same risk back that took.
Mm-hmm.
And I did
That being
promise
in
you
the
at the
death.
beginning of this session I would claim a limb.
Nice.
Look, guys, it's
Yeah,
ranged light checks. What's so hard about that?
The fiendish dark points.
I'll give it a go. I will try and get up there.
be
Okay, your
careful.
first ascent is up to this basin. Which is let's see, you said you have
I have an ascension pistol.
you have a rider ascension pistol. It's an average check then.
Okay, when you say average, do you mean difficulty 1? Because that is average for.
Average is
That's-
difficulty 2. That's just
yeah.
not average.
Okay.
Easy
Yeah.
is difficulty 1.
Okay. No setback?
You are attempting to make a precise move, yes?
Yeah, I would say so.
Give me a setback.
Okay.
Just because of how precise this move is.
Yeah.
Same as what went back to the. Alright, you rappel yourself up onto the edge of this basin here. You get up, you wobble a little, steady your feet. You can feel the heat from the molten liquid being poured into this basin.
I have to be careful not to get my fur singed.
Now that you're up here, by the way, and also that I should have said on Lute's turn because, but I just forgot.
Mhm.
You can see from the edge of the wall there is a funnel that is like constantly sprinkling in some kind of fine ground dust or powder into the basin as well.
Huh.
All right. To join up with Bacta, it is another ranged light check with 2 setback.
Okay.
As a result of how perilous your current positioning is.
Yeah. Okay. Average 2 setback?
Mhm.
Okay.
If you dare.
I dare.
Guess if they don't get slimed, and by slimed I mean melted.
Lavaed. Not lava.
You. It's not lava. It's molten. It's more likely molten rock, which is lava. Actually,
yeah,
which is lava.
So which is lava. So in fact, you're the one who's wrong because you said it's not lava.
Yeah, we're very good at this.
I was right. You was wrong. You made me doubt.
You fool!
Anyways.
I claim no responsibility.
All right.
Okay. You join back up on the platform. You see what Bacta sees up here.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Bacta will calm down and describe what he sees.
I was just gonna have Timothy like shout out. So what do you see up there? But let's like boot me to it.
I think
Yeah.
300
Also,
feet might
why
be
do you
great.
shout?
Yeah.
We have comlinks.
That's fair, yeah.
And also even that in mind, keep in mind there is a lot of ambient noise in this room. You are hearing like dense moving liquid that's pouring, and the sizzling of like this fine dust joining it in the basins. It's a noisy room. Plus there's steam vents that are like constantly hissing and letting out supercharged heated steam, you know?
Mm-hmm. Fair.
Is it hot? But yeah, Bacta describes to all of you over comm the 3 controls he has.
Oh, what the fuck? Ugh.
Timmy hates puzzles, as you can hear.
No, I'm sorry. I have something in my mouth. I need to rinse it out.
Alright, I'm
see.
gonna go to the funny orb on the left and start spinning it and see what happens.
You put your hand on it, it kind of like gets a dull glow from within. As you move your hand, you feel it like rotate underneath the surface of your palm. Immediately when you put your hand on it, on the center console, you see 2 of the buttons kind of like light up from beneath. And as you start like rolling it around, nothing seems to happen right now.
Alright, I'm gonna try again on the button on the right. Or the right.
Same thing, but 2 other buttons light up on the middle of the 3 consoles.
Alright. I am going to also describe everything I do and what happens to the people down below,
Okay.
so they can help with ideas if they want. But yeah,
The buttons that light up don't seem to have any symbols on them like the tower did, I assume.
You know what? They do. And you know what?
Oh?
Logan, would you like to make me a lore check?
You know what? I would love to.
So Bacta can't make this check because he's not been around enough of this stuff to make an attempt.
Mm-hmm.
But you, Lofgata, can make me a knowledge check. And I'd like you to make me I think I'm going to call it... I'll call it lore. I'll call this the skill of lore, please. Give me a lore check.
Difficulty.
I'm going to call it difficulty of 2. Difficulty of average, please.
Okay. I'm going to tap a light side point to upgrade my ability.
Okay. Go right ahead.
I need to...
Before you make that roll, Bacta, are you also describing the look of the symbols?
as best as he can, yes.
Okay. Sophia, will you first make me a check?
Okay.
I'm going to have you make me let me take a look through the skills and see what I think is most applicable. I think it might just be lore as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Sophia, you make me a lore check. Yours will be hard.
Okay. Here we go. Nope.
Okay. Then, Logan, you continue with your roll with a setback.
With a setback? Oh, brother! Okay.
Well, if Sophia had succeeded, you would have gotten a boost die.
Damn. I will be investing in lore after this session, probably.
I mean, buying a rank in lore isn't too expensive.
I have it as a career skill, and I've been meaning to do it for fucking ever, and I just
Yeah.
keep forgetting about it.
Buying a rank in lore is not that expensive.
No,
No.
5 XP is nothing. Well,
You recall that you've seen these symbols before, but right now their exact function or meaning is failing you.
Okay. I'm gonna relay that to the team as well, using my earbud comlink.
Sophia would have had an easier time if she could see them, but because she's trying, they're being described to you rather than you just could just see them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rough one.
There are many buttons on the central panel, but there's 4 that have lit up depending on which orb has been in operation.
All right. Do we want to start with left or right?
Left.
Push one of the buttons that lit up when I put my hand on the left orb.
2 buttons on the left side of the panel.
Yeah, I'm just going to push one of them. I'm going to push the leftmost.
Okay. Press it. There is, from those of you down below, you hear a noise as you watch one of these large 4 basins, namely this one. You watch it tilt and it tilts, but no, it does tilt. It tilts. Where is the fucking? There it is. It tilts this way, right? And beneath it, by doing so, it exposes it disconnects a small funnel at the bottom, which now connects to. That connects to another funnel that runs along the ground, right? And you see it starts to pour as Bacta is holding. As long as Bacta is holding the orb down, then this basin is now emptying some of its liquid into a funnel that runs along the floor towards a I need to turn off the grid on this page. It's making it impossible for me to. Or rather, I need to not. There we go. I need to unlock it from the grid. So this basin is pouring in a funnel that is going up into the wall here. The tube in the wall is pumping the liquid up and into the spout above the central basin.
Okay, I'll push the other button.
Okay, yeah, you push the other button. That forcefully makes the first button pop back out.
Okay, I see.
So this basin resets its position.
Oh, you need 2 people, don't you?
As another basin, this one unlocks and starts pumping into a chute beneath into the wall, pumps it into the pump above the central basin.
Wait, no, this is the potion puzzle.
Yeah, I think we'll figure out the combination. Actually, now that one of those is pressed, I'm going to go back to the funny sphere on the left and start spitting it and see what happens.
If you're just trying the same things, then the ultimate result will be that you pour in from both of these basins into funnels into the central pump.
No, I meant the on the very left, the sphere that spins.
That's the case on either side. You need to hold a hand on it to interact.
Oh, okay. Oh, you need to hold a hand in it to interact with buttons. Okay.
To interact with those
Nothing happens when I turn it.
Think about it like when you hold your hand on the orbs on either side. That's unlocking these and allowing you to rotate them.
All right.
Pressing the button just chooses which one you're engaging with.
All right, back to get on the other side. Let's try all 4 combinations we can do.
Okay, so you mix a little bit of each into the central basin, basically.
Yeah.
You can see the pump from the platform you're in. You can see if you envision the pump in front of you here, it has a gauge on it that you can see, like a glass window you can see inside to see how full it is. Basically, you know what I mean. Each of the liquids each of these molten liquids with the dust mixed into it seems to have a slightly different density, so they're layering on top of each other. When you
Alright.
have the thing full on the center console, a couple of other buttons seem to unlock for you.
Well, let's start pushing those buttons.
You just press one. You see inside of the pump, it starts mixing the liquids. Like there's like a spinner inside that starts like rotating and like forcefully mixing these liquids. After a few moments, it stops. You now have one cohesive unit of liquid.
Alright, then I'll push the other central button.
The spout, there's a large, like, steamy hiss as the pump, those of you below, you see the pump, like, rotate slightly from below, like, sink down as it starts leaking liquid into the central basin. Once it's emptied out, the pump, like, reseals. On the base of the central of this middle basin, there are two large handles that you could use to push the central basin along. A small bit of railing towards the cast further ahead. Will you do so?
Yes.
Not you two. That's for the three of them down there.
Oh, okay.
They have to do this next part.
Okay. Oh God.
So the three of you, you're going to give the central basin a push?
Yeah.
Yeah, Timothy's gonna go give the central basin a small push.
Grab the handles. You probably need... So Timothy can probably push one of them. I imagine Sophie and Dara have to push together for the last one. It's a large basin. You're moving along a track, basically.
Yeah.
It reaches the end of the track. You can hear it lock in place. Release. It pours into the cast, into like the mold.
There we go.
Once it has finished pouring, it resets its orientation, drags itself automatically back to the beginning, and a couple of arms come down and start spraying some kind of... What do we call it? Some kind of cooling, not like liquid, but like steam onto the cast. Like, they're rapidly cooling the molten metals. After a minute, these arms stop and retract back, and you have a key. A large key. But a key.
Boss key?
Perhaps. What would the three of you like to do down there?
I think. Does anyone want to pick up the key, or should I pick it up?
Looks like you're picking it up, buddy.
With your
Yep,
bare
Timothy's
hands.
gonna- Oh boy!
It's cooled down, probably.
I mean, I'm wearing laminate, but that's probably not going to help.
That's
but
gonna
still, I think-
fuse it to your skin.
That's actually going to be worse.
Yeah.
But, well, if it's still hot, it's going to be worse.
Well, let's see. Timothy, wait
You
a moment.
hoist the key up. Luckily, it does not fuse the laminate to your skin. It's quite hefty.
Okay, well,
You
I
can-
guess I'm gonna pick up the key immediately then. I was gonna
Yeah.
say Timothy's gonna wait a moment to make sure it's cool before he picks it up.
That's what the coolant spray was for. You're going to try it on the door? The key?
Yeah, Timothy's gonna walk over to the door and try to key on it.
You insert the large key to the door, try to twist it, it snaps.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
The key just
Timothy-
breaks apart. It's clearly far too brittle.
Timothy like blinks, pulls the key out. Shit. I'm going to guess we're gonna have to wait for the. We're gonna have to wait for the coup to get hard enough for the door. Or what's the right word? Not hard enough. Reinforced.
I sorry.
Yes.
I don't. I think the problem is the mixture that we made. I think we need to make an alloy that is suitably mixed enough. We just kind of dumped in random metal or rock or whatever. I guess not an alloy, but you know what I mean. We need to like.
No, we are making an alloy.
Yeah, we're oh fuck, we're doing metallurgy.
Yeah, I was about to say, anyone
Yeah,
got any
metallurgy.
friends in like metallurgy?
So
Oh boy.
Timothy looks at the broken coup, and then he just like tosses it aside, and coup just calmly he throws it aside. It just
He's
shatters
haunted.
like glass.
Sorry.
You come to the party. Well, to the
Yeah.
ones up top, I suppose.
Yep, the ones up top. It's no good. The coup that was made was a little too brittle. You're gonna have to try again. Try to make something a little stronger.
Damn it, guys! I'm a doctor, not a metallurgist.
Yeah, we don't exactly have a recipe up here. Is there anything down there?
Oh.
That's a good question, actually. Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Timothy's
see
gonna
if
look
we-
around as well.
Yeah.
Yes, Iris, finish your thought, please.
If we can find anything that looks like documentation or like alloy ratios,
Okay.
anything like that.
Alright.
Give me let's see. Give me a perception check. I assume you want one of you make a perception check. I assume you want Dara to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You
The
know
rest
us
of you
so
can-
well.
The rest of you, the two of you down there, can provide aid, which I will translate into 2 boost die. Assuming
Okay.
you want to aid, unless you want to be difficult, which you can be if you'd like to be.
We're gonna aid.
Hmm.
We're gonna aid, of course. Well, Timothy
Dara,
is.
make me a perception check. The difficulty is going to be
Okay.
4. You have 2 boost die.
Difficulty 4, 2 boost.
I'm
die. Oh
gonna
boy.
use one of my dark boy points, my evil boy points. I fucked up an
Evil boy
Get
points?
harder!
Those make you evil. You can't do that.
I'm already evil.
Oh.
Tess, no!
Shoo.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oops.
You look around. You give the area a thorough once over. And unfortunately for you, documentation seems to be lacking.
No.
I know what I'm using that to spare for, but I'm saving it for later. Or rather, you will feel the impact of it later.
No.
Oh no, we triggered the security system.
Uh-oh.
A womp.
the ice scorpion is powering up as we speak.
Why would there be an ice scorpion?
Why not?
Blowing you up
Specifically
with
to
my mind
hurt
power.
you.
Because it's super cool. Huh?
Huh? You
Ice joke.
fool!
Now, it seems, unfortunately, if there is documentation down here, you can't find it.
Damn.
That's unfortunate.
Well, Sophia just calls up. We can't find anything down here. You'll just have to experiment.
Hmm.
Oh. Anyone know anything about metallurgy?
Loth is gonna pull out his hammer and whack it. He's gonna try and he's gonna approach the console, and like say he's gonna say to oh my god, he's gonna say to Bacta, let me try something, and he's gonna psychometry.
Go ahead.
All right.
That's actually a good idea.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see. For one to trigger the power, one for magnitude,
So that's 2.
and I suppose you could do one for range.
Yeah, I'll do one for range, just to like get a bigger picture. That'll use all my points. My pips.
Okay. Let me refresh myself on the exact wording of psychometry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You give it a concentration. Think about it. Try to think of the best way to give you this information.
Mm-hmm. Give it the symbols in order. Not the ratios, just in order.
You know what? I will give you the first 2 symbols.
Okay.
You watch this vision unfold before you of someone that's clearly not one of the great masters. It's clearly someone else attempting this, having managed to get inside at some point.
Oh, just like a random person?
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't specify a search, so I'm going to assume most recent use.
Yeah, fair.
You watch as they fiddle with it, and you can see that they've been able to figure out, from the repeated attempts, you learn a couple of things that don't work in this brief vision, but you do learn that each attempt, they press the same 2 buttons first.
Okay.
So you know which 2 go in first, but you don't know the ratios.
Okay. He's gonna point to the 2. These 2 go in first. I think this one first and then that one. I don't know about the other 2, and I don't know the ratios.
Well, label the buttons 1, 2, 3, and 4 for ease. You know that it's 2, then 1. To start.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just try 2, 1, 3, 4 then.
Okay, 25% each.
Are there any standard units on this thing?
Probably not that we'd
What
be
you-
able to read.
No.
Let's go 1/3 2, 1/3 1, and then split the remaining third between 3 and 4. I don't know.
Okay. You could do that. Okay, what's the exact order of buttons?
2, 1, 3, 4.
2, 1, 3, 4. Okay. You input it again at the down below. You push the base in, pour, let the cast do its thing. It cools. You pick up the key. Timmy, assuming Timmy is Timmy picking up the key again, or does someone else want to volunteer to be the key bearer? All right, Timmy, it is.
I guess Timothy's the crewmaster. Okay, who's going to pick up the key? Look it over to make sure it looks strong enough.
It visually looks more or less the same, but it feels a little heavier.
Let's see if this one works. Who's gonna walk to the door and insert the key and turn it?
Lute, I hate you so much.
No way!
You know what?
blindly
What?
guessed.
The key turns. You meet some resistance. You put pressure. You feel like it's about to break, but it gives, turns, and the door is now unlocked.
Oh my god.
Well,
there
how
we
does
go.
that- Did I have to also do that third thing that I did?
What was that, Lute? Sorry.
Did I also have to do like the ratio correctly,
You
or just
had,
the order?
No, you had to do both.
Wow.
The
no,
force
no,
works in mysterious ways.
We take those. We do take those. I thought that's great. You
We-
got it.
Tez, what do you
Yeah.
mean we?
You're right. Sorry, Lute got it.
Yeah.
It's his
So that-
everything, and you're nothing.
That was full on. That was full on act of a force.
Yeah.
Well, we take it.
Ugh.
All right, so Timothy gives a nod of satisfaction, and assuming, well, I think he's gonna hold on to the crew just in case they still need it. I don't think they will, but
Okay,
know.
I need you to add the key to inventory then, if you're going to be carrying it around.
yeah, I mean, why not? It could be useful.
That's one
You
or
know what?
something.
I'm going to add the key to inventory. Not because I don't trust you, but it's because I don't trust you.
I thought I thought you were already gonna do that. My bad. I
And
misheard you.
that's why I've made
Yeah,
the
that's
choice to do
why.
it.
That's fair. Alright, so Timothy is going to, once he has the coup stored away, he's gonna coup his comms. Doors open. That coup was
The
good.
key, with a combination of its size and density, has an encumbrance of 2.
Mm.
Alright, not bad, not bad.
It's hefty. And especially if you're going to lug it around with all your other heavy equipment. So, you know.
It's, I mean, who's a strong man? Who can handle it?
Saves you having to come back, I suppose. Well, unless you need a different key.
Yeah.
I'm not.
This Timothy
Tez, we're
just
not
gonna be
making the
carrying
ice
all-
key.
But
We
how will we get
can't.
without it?
At the end of this dungeon, Timothy's just carrying all the coups, like,
Make all the keys from Diddy Kong Racing.
the stop and
Well,
swap.
all right, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, you just need to get down now.
Wait.
Descension pistol time. You did bring yours,
Yeah.
right? Bacta?
Mine's attached to my fucking gun.
Sorry, I am sorry, but the mental image that if the Ascension pistol looks like the hook at the end looks like like a standard hook, then the Descension pistol hook just looks like this. Like it's just a fucking fork at the end.
Amazing.
I thought you were gonna say an anvil.
That would be funny too.
Yeah. Alright.
No, my
Noise.
my ascension gun is literally attached to my gun. I'm not going anywhere without it.
Well, we know that's not true. You have gone several moments without your gun. This is the first time you've actually had to keep your gun in an enclosed space for a little.
I Order 66 activates I shoot off Carter.
Oh, wow.
Fair enough, make the shot.
Aim for the arm! Or aim for his leg.
There you go, that is a hit.
Yep.
Almost got a crit.
I really wish. Roll the. Hang on. Oh, I can't roll it on the screen. Shit.
You have no other crits.
Oh yeah, you're right. It wouldn't hit
So
it.
you can't get maimed again. You need
No.
at least a crit to get maimed.
That's right.
Oh, don't get moved.
No, but
Yeah,
for
I'm-
instance, how you getting down, gamers?
I mean, surely there's a place we can Ascension pistol grapple to, and then.
Well, I mean, we can just lock our ascension pistol to the platform 1 and then just rappel down. And that'll get us,
Yeah.
like,
Most of the way. You'll take a small fall, but like,
One,
We can
Loft
roll
can
it.
take it.
yeah.
I'm
it
sure
won't hurt.
Bacta can take it.
It won't really hurt that bad
Yeah.
to take a small fall of that you would take.
Okay. Yeah. We'll rappel down and just like take a bit of fall damage.
Okay, I'll make you take like 3 wounds ignoring soak from just your impact.
Bad knees.
Just bad knees.
Yeah, I was like, let me look at the falling damage. No, I will take the 3 wounds.
Say, I am giving you a much cheaper way out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Honestly,
I could probably get about as much damage reduction on a short fall.
Just take the 3.
Yeah, I have. Ready, I've done it.
Yeah.
If I had Force
Alright.
Leap Vertical, I would argue that I shouldn't, but like I don't.
I'd still make you take it.
No. All right. Anyway.
Yeah, reconvene. You ready to head onward?
Yes.
All right. I think with you venturing deeper into the temple, we will end today's session.
All right.
All right.
Thank you all so much for watching. Next time on Dragon Ball ZZZ.
Kai.
Why are there
They're
3
very
foods?
sleepy.